in the sunny Sylhet Outdoor Cricket Stadium over here. Khulna coming off a victory, a very close-fought victory against Rangpur, while Barishal are looking to get back from the disastrous start that they've had in this tournament so far. Haven't really got their momentum going, while as Khulna, after winning the previous game, they really are upbeat. This is a look at the pitch. Obviously in the morning, a bit more moisture maybe, but as the day moved on, looks like a belter of a wicket. There is some cracks visible at the moment, but it has dried up. The previous game produced some runs as well, so we are expecting a very good encounter between bat and ball. Right now, it's time for the toss. Downstairs is Mazharuddin.
It's match number 20 of this 𝗃𝗚𝗃𝗃 Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo between Khulna and Barishal division. I've got the two captains, Salman Hussain, Mohammad Mithun, alongside the match referee, Tamim Hussain Chaudhry. Salman will spin the coin, please.
Head.
Head is the call. And it's a... Mithun, what have you decided and why?
We like to bowl first. It's look like slow wicket. And later on, light also fact. That's why we decided to.
You had a very good game on the other day. Must be happy the way your team performed in crunch situation.
Yeah, definitely. In T20 match, it's very important to perform as a team. So we are going what we want. So I am happy.
Any changes in the 11?
No, we have the same side.
All the best.
Thank you.
Salman, you would have also bowled first?
No, we are deciding to batting first because it's a second game. So, okay.
Must be desperate to return to the winning ways, yet to win a match in this tournament.
Yeah, obviously, because it's a number 4 game for us. So we want to make this different.
Any changes in the playing?
Yeah,
11?
we have 4 changes.
All right, all the best.
Thank you so much.
Right, so the news from the center is that Khulna have won the toss and decided to bowl first.
So Khulna have decided to bowl first. Skipper Mohammad Mithun will be happy with winning the toss, and obviously they had plans. They have plans to maybe restrict Barishal to a decent total and then chase that down. Although in the last game they won by batting first. So here, two teams earlier today were at practice. Mrityunjoy, a few others warming up, preparing themselves for this big game. It's kind of a must-win for Barishal if they really want to come back into contention for the top 4 places. But Khulna, comparatively better position, and will look to continue with the form that they have. So both teams coming up with some plans to win this game, and this is the right occasion. Fast approaching the business end of the tournament now. The commentary box. This is me, Ahmed bin Parvez, and alongside I have Shanur Rabbani. Welcome.
Welcome and a very good afternoon to you, AVP, along with everyone that's watching us live on T-Sports and TapMat. We should be in for an interesting match, and choosing to bowl first, perhaps they want to keep in mind the light conditions as you mentioned, and also there is a chance of rain later on in the afternoon, 3 p.m. onwards, so they'll want to have an idea of what they want to chase and how to go about it. The sky right now looks very shiny, bright, clear, but from where we're sitting and behind this area, you can see some dark clouds, the sort of clouds that bring rain along with it, starting to creep in. Khulna have won the toss and they've elected to field first, as Mazharuddin was there in the middle, and definitely will want to see Khulna try and make use of this toss and use the conditions to their advantage. We had a look at the pitch as well. It looks good for batting. 200 runs were scored yesterday in a 15-over match, but as we saw in the first match today, that even a 150-ish total could prove to be difficult to chase.
Yes, and absolutely. If you look at Barishal, I think they did not have a good time with the bat, especially struggled. And in this tournament so far, it's been Barishal batting first every time before this game. So they've always batted first. The highest that they posted was 141. Then they had another score of 106 and then 128. So batting first hasn't been lucky for them so far. So they'll really need to put their act together. As we see the two umpires getting into the pitch, heading into the ground. Manjurul Islam Talukdar and Kamruzzaman Limon, the two on-field umpires. This is a very nice shot in action, in motion. The outer stadium looks good. Conditions look good. We've been talking about Barishal's form with the bat. Given again another opportunity to bat first here. Mohammad Mithun winning the toss for Khulna. The other officials, Champa Chakma, the TV umpire, as well as the match referee, Inayat Chaudhary Tamim. Caps handed over. A few new faces for Barishal. They've made 4 changes. Syed Russell handing the cap over to the debutants. So new faces, some fresh faces. Hopefully some change in fortune for Barishal as well. So 2 openers coming in. They've chopped and changed their opening partnership quite a few times in this tournament, so we need to really have to find out what's happening. Or was it the cap handed to a Khulna player? We'll have to just make sure before we have a look at maybe the playing 11s here. Both teams donning a very similar jersey. I mean, it looks like Spider-Man versus Spider-Man. Remember that meme, Shanur?
Yeah, very true. Similar, one perhaps a bit lighter, orangish and black, along with the other being red and black. Yeah, the team, especially at the bottom of the table, Barishal, they will want to pick up a win. The only team in this Al-Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 2025-26 powered by Turbo Electrolyte Sports Drinks, where Barishal haven't won. Rajshahi, Sylhet both have 1 win each. Dhaka Metro, Rangpur have 2 now. Khulna as well on 2, having played 1 game less. Chattogram and Dhaka both have 3 wins to their tally, and they look to be 2 of the favorites in this tournament moving forward. We will be opening with spin, it seems. And this is a trend we've seen in this tournament quite often. Just want to talk about the leaderboards as well as far as batting and bowling are concerned. The previous match, Mohammad Rubel, he bowled, and now he's at the top of the pile with 6 wickets from 4 innings. Joint top is Alauddin Babu and Robiul Haq. They both have 6 wickets each, but obviously Rubel ahead in terms of average as well as number of dot balls he's given away. But we're getting ready for the first delivery. We'll want to show you who's leading the batting card as well, or the run scorers chart, and that's Habibur Rahman Sohan with 194 runs in 5 innings. Oh, on the money right from the get-go.
Starting with spin from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end, you've spoken about top wicket takers, top run getters, the Barishal batters. Still yet to make an impression and get into those tabletop charts.
Good ball, Naid.
Naidul Islam in the bowling. Azmir on strike, Ifti alongside at the non-strikers end. There is a slip in place for him. Keeping things tight is Naidul. Comes down the track. On the leg side, there is protection there. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 doing the fielding.
Naidul starting off proceedings. Field setup So we can see as the 11 in front of our eyes as well for Barishal division. 4 changes: Azmir in, Sheikh Ontor in, Jihad Hawk and Ruel Mia. They all get into the team. So big changes made. Salman Imam, the captain.
Cuts it this time into the gap. The ball races away for the first boundary of the innings, and it's off the bat of 𝗵𝗃𝗃.
Beautifully timed. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 impressed one of those previous matches. That was slightly slower on the shorter side as well. No tension whatsoever in dispatching that.
Looks to 𝗂𝗍𝗃 on the onside. 5 runs so far from the first 5 deliveries.
Showing some intent, the Barishal batters trying to score big, trying to get a good score within the power plays.
Cut away, but this time to the fielder. 5 runs from the first over. Yes, this is quite a sight here at Sylhet. And we have a look at an unchanged Khulna team led by Mohammad Mithun, Afif Hussain in there, Enamul Haq Bijar, Mrityunjoy. Naidul just bowled the first over a while ago. Robiul is in there, as is 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗃, Ziaur Rahman, who did well with the bat and ball in the last match, was the player of the match, retained in this game as well. Off the back of a win, a very important win, a breathtaking win. Tipu Sultan into the attack and will have to bowl that again.
Or will he? He's still looking for the signal from the umpire. Given as a dot.
We'll have to see if it was behind the red line. The batter is taking a leg stump card, keep in mind. Again, this time it is given as a wide. This time the umpire, Kamruzaman Limon, he gives it a wide.
Yeah, was a much easier decision for the umpire, sliding with the arm. The starting position must be outside off if that's the kind of armor that you want to bowl.
Thank you.
Tipu Sultan, a decent bowler, likes to bowl within the power plays, against the right-hander especially, could be very effective. He's got a deep square leg and a long off in place.
Swept and swept nicely. Azmir, he gets his first boundary.
Nicely finds the gap, Azmir, given the responsibility to open the innings. Tad bit short there. He's giving a lot of pace on the ball. Tipu Sultan trying to skid that, trying to dart it in with the arm. Again down leg this time, nicely placed by the batter.
Very interesting grip there from Sultan. Keeps it low. Just a single.
There's no turn whatsoever so far. We've spoken about his grip. Doesn't look like he's trying to turn the ball a lot. Kind of grip that he has. Tries to slide it in at times. Skip the batters. Tentative. Target the stumps all the time. Might be comfortable bowling against a left-hander in the form of 𝗵𝗃𝗃.
Slightly short, pulled. Probably wanted to get it more square of the wicket between those two fielders at the deep. Allowed to bowl short on that occasion was Tipu Sultan.
Again, change in field for the right-hander. Azmir struck a nice boundary in this over.
Yeah, watchful. Another dot ball. It's been a good comeback by Tipu Sultan after conceding that boundary. Just keeping things tight, bowling a good line. Down the track. Doesn't connect, and there's a misfield. The ball is going, trickling away to the boundary. Not great there, but the batter will gladly, gleefully take those 4 runs. Azmir gets his second 4.
Mrityunjay Chaudhary was the fielder. Sloppy, very sloppy from the fielder. Immediately says sorry to the bowler, who's not amused by this fielding effort from Mrityunjay. End of over number 2. 16 for no loss.
Nahid continuing from the Al Arafa Islami Bank end, coming around the wicket for the left-handed 𝗵𝗐. Again, inside edge. Survives on this occasion, does 𝗵𝗐.
Hasn't been able to hit them very cleanly. Sometimes hitting the inside part of the bat, sometimes the outside edge. 𝗵𝗐 is scratchy at times, but we know his talent. We know how good he can be.
Darted in. Smart bowling by Nahidul.
And Nahidul is the kind of a bowler who will not give you anything. No width on offer. Darted in within the stumps. If you have to go big, you have to time it well, or else you might be in trouble.
Now, it's aerial. It goes the distance. That's the maximum. The first run of the bat. And in this innings from 𝗵𝗐.
The first maximum comes and almost hits the 𝐘𝐲𝐶𝐿's board. Was a brilliant hit, 𝗵𝗐. He was a bit scratchy, but there's nothing scratchy about this one. Cleanly struck. Almost close to the 𝗘𝐸 group cutouts. The 𝐶𝐿's perfect shot deserves a perfect right. That was almost a perfect shot. So more 6s, more bicycles. Go on and hit a few more. Maybe one of them will hit those cutouts, and as a batter, you might get a bicycle. Very attractive colors as well. 𝗵𝗐 will feel confident after that 6. Change in the field.
That seems pretty close, but the on-field umpire on this occasion says probably it was going down leg. Let's see.
Oh, look, very close, very close. No wonder the keeper and the bowler were very excited.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it was going down leg on that view. Batter can perhaps consider himself quite lucky. Iftikhar Hussain 𝗵𝗐. The on-field umpires are Manjurul Islam, Talukdar Mintu, and Kamruzaman Limon. So after the 3 dot balls in a row from Nahidul, excellent stuff. After 3, it's 22 without loss. You're watching the Al Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 2025-26 powered by 𝗃𝗏 Electrolyte Sports Drinks in association with Walton Lilly Oryx and Ace Properties. Yes, This is the match between Barishal and Khulna. Barishal put into bat first. They're 22 without loss after 3 overs. Azmir Ahmed and Iftikhar Hossain Ifti, they've gotten off to a decent start. And we're going to see a change in bowling as Robiul Haq limbering up, getting ready to bowl his first delivery of the match. Some pace now from the turbo end. And it will be Azmir who will face. The current run rate is 7.33. They will look to build on that in these power play overs. Robiul on 6 wickets, joint top with Rubel. He's had a good tournament so far. Joint top with Rubel and Alauddin Babu, as I mentioned earlier on.
Good to see him bowl well. Very good talent. Another one in the pipeline. Look at that ball move away, shape away. He can move the ball both ways. Hence, given the opportunity with the new ball within the power plays, Azmir will have a challenge in his hand. He's had a good start.
Oh, a bit of yes and no. In the end, an overthrow results in a single. Not great in the field. Khulna, that's the second time we've seen them air in the field and give away easy runs. It was a boundary earlier on by Mid-innings, and this time it's some sloppy fielding at the deep.
Yeah, that could have been avoided. There was no risk whatsoever there. Yasin Muntasir, the fielder over there. Slightly sloppy. We've seen Mid-innings let a ball go through his legs for a boundary. So these are the things that they need to tighten up, Khulna. An overall very balanced side on paper. Looks one of the better sides in the tournament. Strong players in with national team experience. Lots of players with loads of domestic experience as well.
Nicely cut away, but just a single.
Set his field well, Robiul, for the slightly shorter length. Has a backward square leg, has a deep backward point as well. So whenever the batters are trying to play the horizontal bat shots, more often than not, finding the fielders, the boundaries are not coming. The field is up in front of the wicket. So Robiul not trying to bowl too full at the moment.
Again, watchful on this occasion by Azmir. Now, they haven't lost a wicket, but this has been a good over by Robiul. Just 2 runs from the first 4 deliveries. There were 3 dot balls in the last over, in the last 3 deliveries by Nahidul. So despite some fielding lapses, Khulna are keeping things tight. Barishal not really being able to free their arms and play big shots. Azmir would want to play a few big ones. He's on 11 off 11. This time he guides it nicely, but again, just a single as Bijoy does the fielding.
And don't be fooled by the jersey number worn by Azmir. His jersey says Tanvir, but I'm guessing Azmir is the man who is leading the line here as an opener, right-handed batter. He's doing well so far, around about 12. Stable start for Barishal compared to what they've done in previous occasions.
Oh, a bouncer to finish things off. Just 3 of the 4th over after 4. It's 25 without loss.
Captain, 2 minutes plus. Field पर right in, at the Fifth, 𝗂𝗵𝗽. 𝗂𝗵𝗽 아이쇼. Alright, bye.
Is in the slot and swept away. Rings deployed for 6.
Bye.
Azmir is taken Nahidul on.
Playing his first match of this edition of NCL T20, Azmir struck that really well. Eyed that spot very early. On his knees, good connection. 6 of the very first ball of the over.
Nice.
Trying to use that power play, the field restrictions. 2 more overs to go.
Bye.
Well bowled, well bowled.
Good
Good comeback from Nahidul.
Nice.
Yeah, just angling away from the right-hander. Hoping the ball to come onto him, Azmir.
Bye, wait.
It's good stop, good comeback.
Goes down the track and has put it away in some fashion. Goes all the way. This is second 6 of this over. Brilliant from Azmir Ahmed.
He was hoping for the bowler to bowl a bit fuller. Came down the track, went to the pitch of the delivery, and Nahidul immediately knows. Stuck the second 6 of the over, Azmir.
Bye.
Loves preferring those deep mid-wicket cow corner region. Playing with the turn. Yeah, finally get the ball.
He's certainly come in with some confidence. Come in to grab this opportunity with both hands.
Come on, bye.
And seems to be a good bat. Never afraid to come down the track. We know Nahidul is an experienced campaigner. At times tends to dart in. So it was a brave shot.
Well bowled again.
Bye. Bye.
History repeating itself almost.
Yeah, pretty identical. First ball was hit by a 6, second one pretty similar. Then again 6. The fourth ball, same.
Good shout, good shout, finger raised. Azmir Ahmed finally falls, succumbs to that experience of Nahidul Islam.
Nahidul gets his man. 2 sixes struck in this over from this batter. Trying to play that sweep. Too full to play that one. Decided to play that sweep at the very last moment. He was caught in 2 minds. And in the end paid the price. Nahidul strikes. Azmir departs after scoring 24 of 17. Barishal 37 for 1.
Fifth over into the power play and 2 sixes in this over and then a wicket, so very eventful one. The loss of the first wicket brings in Fazle Mahmood Rabbi in at 3. Nahidul will go around the wicket to the left-hander. Now for the left-handed batter, they're going to have a deep square leg and a long off is there.
He's in good touch. Fazle Mahmood Rabbi likes to hit the ball on the offside. Prefers that region pretty often. He will be up against the off spinner. A perfect matchup for the off spinner, having a left-hander in the crease. 2 left-handers, in fact, now in the middle.
Uses his feet in the very first delivery and will open his account with a single. 13 runs and a wicket of this Nahidul over. 5 done. It's 38 for 1.
That's your leg stump. That's your off stump. Right arm round.
Match number 20 of the Al-Arafah Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by 𝗃𝗏𝗧 Sports Drink in association with Walton, Lilly, Oryx and Ace Properties. One more over to go. This power play. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 comes in from the turbo end. Not much pace on offer. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 overall has impressed in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. He's among the top wicket takers in this edition of NCL T20. Picked up 6 wickets in 3 matches. Yeah, the economy is slightly on the higher side, but he's an attacking option for the captain, always looking for those wickets. So far, he started off well, conceded 3 in his first over.
No ball called. It's a very rare action, and the next one will be a free hit.
So what are the scoring opportunity for Fazle Mahmood here? Fine leg and third inside the circle. There is a deep backward point for the left-hander. Yeah, over the line. Mid-off, mid-on also inside the circle. What is 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 going to bowl now? Perhaps a slower delivery outside the off stump. He's got a protection in the deep on the off.
Full delivery coming round the wicket, well bowled. Limiting the batters to only a single of this free hit delivery. And that too in a power play.
Yeah, well bowled indeed by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, eyeing that block hole. And Fazle Mahmood tried to hit that one a bit too hard. His bottom hand comes into play, losing the shape in the end. 𝗚𝗏𝗽, a run of ball 12. You mentioned it's the last over of the power play, and 𝗚𝗏𝗽 might look to score some runs here.
Oh, that's well connected. Does it have enough legs? It should, but the fielder deep square leg has run quite a bit, covered quite a lot of distance in some pace, but even then it will and it does go away for 4.
It was a teaser for the fielder at deep square leg. It was not the best of connection though, and the outfield was not that fast as well. But yeah, once it goes past the fielder's head, it was always going for the boundary.
Running the first one, yeah, there's only one there. They're maintaining a pretty healthy run rate at the moment. Barishal.
Yeah, and the best part is they haven't taken any risks so far. We've seen some proper cricketing shots. Azmi struck 2 sixes in the previous over. That helped them to get that tempo in the power play. It's a steady start. A batting side would prefer to have such starts. Maybe they lost a wicket, but still they are well in control.
But they've got the boundary in this over. Other than that, they haven't really set for the free hit delivery. Not trying to be over-attacking.
Already got 8 runs in this over so far. So last ball of the power play, 46 for 1. 𝗚𝗏𝗽 on strike. He's on 17 of 14. Fazle Mahmood Rabbi on 3 of 5. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 to last ball of the power play.
Another single. Make it 9 runs of the final over of the power play. And it's 47 for 1, Barishal. Signals the end of the power play. And we also see the bowler to be introduced on the screen. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 the bowling from the Al-Arafah Islamic Bank end. We'll wait and watch how the pitch goes on to play as the day progresses and what should be a good total on the board.
Right, they got the start, 47 for 1 in the power play. Ideally, they would want to go on to post somewhere near 170, maybe 180. But it all depends on this phase between 7 to 15 overs.
Nicely nudged it towards the gap and taken the single. So this is one aspect of the game. They've got it right. They've got this balanced approach.
And having wickets in hand will surely give them the confidence for the late launch in the back end of the innings. But as I mentioned again, we've seen so many wickets falling in this phase of the game, especially despite having those good starts. Batting sides tend to lose a lot more wickets in this phase of the game. At the same time, they look for those boundaries a lot more, rather rotating the strike. This time a good running between the wicket. You need to pace the innings as a batting unit. If you have a good start, you need to have that ability to rotate the innings and, you know, construct the innings in a way that you can go on to post someone 170, 180.
Will be called a wide. He doesn't have that much protection in that area. There's a short third and the fielder point. Now if he does get another delivery and manage to put it away and find the gap. Oh, well bowled this time. Purchase. Some purchase and kept low.
Yeah, in fact, he's asking the batter to play that shot away from his body. This is exactly the bowler is trying at the moment.
Oh, shout. The fact that he went to the pitch of the ball outside, but it came across. I think that's what has saved if there was a nifty on this occasion.
It's also the angle coming around the wicket, perhaps hitting outside the line of off stump.
Comes down the track, catch it is the call. That fielder at short third was a contender. Tipu Sultan diving forward, might not have carried.
Tipu Sultan just totally missed just the flight on that occasion. He was late to react as well. If you notice, he was hoping for the ball to come to him, rather going forward for that catch. He was late to react.
Much better on this occasion. Just plain and simple, opening the face of the bat and timing it nicely. And that runs away for 4, backward a point.
Again, some hesitation from the two fielders at short third and point, looking at each other. Boundary to finish the over. Good one for Barishal. They are 56 for 1 after 7.
চাইছিল কিছু চাইছিল আমার কাছে চাই না একটু ইনফর্ম করে দেন এই যে একটু চাই লাভি ভাই আমাদের জানায়
Mid-innings Chaudhary will be coming in from the turbo end. Left arm seamer.
Off stump.
Did pretty well the other day. Now for him, there is a deep point, deep third, deep mid wicket, and a deep square leg.
Yeah, started off with a cross seam delivery, Mid-innings. So taking the pace off the ball is something he's going to focus at the moment. It's the boundary, the last ball of the previous over. Once again, two fielders looking at each other. The point fielder initially thought it was his call and then left it for Tipu Sultan, was also caught off guard in the end.
Cut away, straight to the fielder at point. Yeah, it's good to see that they're pacing themselves, the batters, which calls for a good contest.
Yeah, and Barishal are desperate to seal their first win of the tournament. They're still searching for one. They made 4 changes so far. The start is good.
Nicely cut away, some work for the fielder at deep third. Mid-innings Chaudhary surely bending his back, going for those back of a length deliveries.
Yeah, but someone like 𝗵𝗃, who likes to play on the back foot, with those extra bit of pace behind that ball, that's going to be easy for 𝗵𝗃. So for Mid-innings, it's important to vary his pace a bit, especially for someone like 𝗵𝗃, who likes to play on the back foot. Force him to play in front. Let's see what happens. He will be up against Fazle Rabbi though now.
Just opening the face of the bat. Well, then when you've got the likes of someone like Mohammad Ashraful being your coach, the dugout, and I'm sure the youngsters in particular can learn a lot from him. Has plenty of knowledge, has done level 3 coaching, still goes around playing cricket as well. So it's all for you to grab from Mohammad Ashraful. And here the process of the delivery, Mid-innings, that noise as if reminds me of tennis.
Yeah, it was much better length. Not so back of a length, not so full. Always difficult for the batters. 𝗵𝗃 trying to play that pull shot was never there. Yeah, going back to Mohammad Ashraful, loads of experience behind him. He's got a lot to offer for the youngsters.
Comes down the track to the pitch of the ball, converts it into a half volley, and the drive to deep extra cover for 4 spoils the over for Mid-innings Chaudhary. As this was the last delivery after 8, Barishal are 64 for 1.
It's been a steady start, in fact, a very good start for Barishal. The 2 batters out in the middle, looking to rotate the strike at the same time, striking those odd boundaries whenever it's offered. Last ball of the previous over was a boundary. Came off the bat of Fazle Mahmood Rabbi. 64 for 1 after 8. That's the last ball of the previous over. Very good afternoon, Ahmed bin Parvez.
Afternoon, Mazhar. You've enjoyed some good batting. We've seen 64 runs being scored. Parvez Jibon to continue.
And good cricket, very good cricket. Great running between the wicket. pushing the fielders hard, keeping them on their toes, and rotating the strike.
And we've spoken about how Barishal struggled with their batting in the previous matches. They've had 3 batting knocks, 141, 106, 128. They're looking to do much better here. They haven't batted second in the entire tournament so far. They're always there to set targets. They haven't set a big one yet. Could today be the day?
No ball called by the umpire. It's pretty unfortunate from a spinner's point of view when they bowls a no ball, Parvez.
Yeah, and Parvez, for some reason, I mean, he just stuck his foot up front, maybe just to indicate to the umpire, look, my foot was behind the line. We'll just have to see. The no ball has been called. Yes, it is. I'm not sure what he was complaining about, or maybe he was just frustrated that being a spinner, it's a very, very cardinal sin in order to give a no ball. It's such a small run up here. Captain won't be very happy. Salman Imran wants some discipline. It's been an expensive start to Parvez Jibon. 11 runs already coming off his 1.1 over, and this is a free hit, so Fazl Rabbi will have a go at it.
Nicely bowled again. It's a very good delivery of a free hit. Never easy for a batter to play against the spin. He was trying to play on the onside. It was darted in just outside the off stump.
The onside for the left-hander. It's a shorter side, 67 meters, 70 meters on the offside. Both left-handers in the crease. Good partnership building. Current run rate above 8, which is encouraging.
Looking to guide that one towards the onside. There's a huge vacant region on the onside. Just one fielder in short fine leg on the onside. So idea was right. Gives it a charge this time around. Drag back the length. Nicely bowled again, must say.
Good comeback, especially after that no ball. It just could have gone the other way. I mean, the free hit not being made use of, and then a couple of nice deliveries, restricting the batters, cramping them for room, making some minor adjustments in the field as well.
Yeah, the best thing about Fazl Mahmood Rabbi, the moment he came to the crease, he was looking to rotate the strike right away, not putting pressure on himself and also to his partner.
It's a good foil to have a senior partner alongside a young kid like 𝗵𝗍, 28 or 25. He's got a good start.
Sensible, very sensible. Singles coming off the over pretty often. End of another over by Jibon. After 9, Barishal 70 for 1. Nine overs done, 70 for 1. Barishal, they've got a steady start, and now it's time to cash in. We're into the middle phase of the innings, which we have been talking about a lot in this NCL T20. But these two batters are looking very good.
They're looking good, but Nahidul is here to break this partnership. An off-spinner to use the matchup theory. 𝗵𝗍 and Rabbi, the two left-handers. We've always talked about Barishal having a lot of left-handers in their top 5. We see that still now. Nahidul is a perfect bowler to come in on this situation.
Short ball. Fielder does well at cover. Will scamper through for a single. It was a scoring opportunity.
For sure. Behind him, Parvez Jibon, the fielder there were acres of spaces.
Wicketkeeper suggesting the long off fielder to go a bit wider. Tossed up delivery, looking for the wickets, running the first one hard, going for the second. Throw at the bowler's end. A desperate dive from 𝗵𝗍. Good running again, must say.
Positive intent shown by the batters. The bowler had to do all the hard work. Direct hit could have been interesting there. The batter could have been gone. Put in that big dive in 𝗵𝗍. Desperation from the batters. Couple of runs, safe and sound. 𝗧 back on strike. Lots of gaps on the onside here for singles and doubles to be taken. The batters have to play against the turn.
Tossed up delivery again. The best part was he bowled a lot wider than 𝗧 was hoping.
Well, 4 runs from the first 3 balls. You've mentioned correctly that they've taken down the dot ball percentage by a big margin here. They're trying to make use of each and every delivery, try and score at least a single.
And the best thing about this rotation of strike is that you haven't seen any high-risk shots so far in the last couple of overs, but still they manages to score around 8-7 runs per over. So that's very good cricket.
8 and over is very good from the 7th to 15th, where the middle phases happen.
That was premeditated. He was looking to take a single, even it was a full toss. He never tried to hit that one.
Got into that single taking zone. Seems like 𝗧 is also smiling a bit. He knows he's missed it out. Nahid tossed up a full toss there. Juicy one for him. If he was in a more positive frame of mind, could have made better use.
Nice cricket. Very good over from the batter's point of view. 7 runs coming off this over. We are halfway through the innings. Barishal 77 for 1, and it's time for a drinks break. looking good before being dismissed by Nahidul Islam after striking 2 sixes in the same over. And now the second half of this batting innings, where Barishal will be looking to accelerate. They've got the platform, the base is set to score some quick runs. They've got 2 set batters in the middle in the form of 𝗵𝗃 and Fazle Mahmood Rabbi. Especially 𝗵𝗃, who's on 32 of 29, will surely look to score quick along with Fazle Mahmood Rabbi. However, so far the ploy has been to score singles. Just like that.
Leading edge. Single nonetheless. They've dealt in singles. 𝗵𝗃 and Fazle Rabbi almost comfortably here. 𝗃𝗏𝗃 into his third over. Not been very expensive. He's pulled things back quite a bit, but we'll look for a wicket. Ideally, would have liked to bowl at right-handers, but at the moment, the 2 left-handers in the crease.
Huge shot. Perhaps going down the leg side.
Decent delivery again. One of his specialities that 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗂𝗃 has is to skid the ball after it pitches. Good release. Yes, it was skidding. No turn on offer.
He's down the track again. Works it on the onside. So the plan is to score those singles and doubles, rotating the strike for the next couple of overs. Perhaps maybe after 13th over, these 2 batters might look to open up a bit.
They've batted well against the faster bowlers as well, scoring at a higher rate as reflected in their economy rates. So they'll look for options to score.
That's very good cricket, I must say, from the batting side. They're not bothered about those boundaries and big shots, keeping things calm, in control, waiting for their moment, preparing that platform, that base. They've got 9 wickets in hand now. They're scoring at a very good rate as well. Another single.
Intent from the batter. Steps out, shows his intentions, and then once on the pitch of the ball, plays it with the turn. I'm actually searching for a certain Shanur Rabbani around. I can't see him. He was the one who actually said, the weather forecast said at 3 p.m. onwards there could be some rain, but...
Now that's a big shot. After a while, and been taken in the deep. The only shot perhaps, the high risk shot that I mentioned, played by the batter after a while and was caught at deep. Unfortunate for 𝗵𝗃, he was looking really good, but 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 strikes for Khulna.
Good catch taken. Good thing that the fielder was standing right at the edge of the boundary wedges. He knew where he was standing. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, a no ball check, 4-foot fault. Looks like he could be safe, but of course the umpire would want to have a look at it from a different angle. Yes, looks safe enough, looks safe enough. The batter has already walked off. 𝗵𝗃, after another handy knock, could not make it big. Gone for 34. 81 for 2.
Yeah, it was the last ball of the previous over. 𝗵𝗃, after a while, trying to cut loose, finds the fielder in the deep. Yeah, the intention was right. clear the fence. He almost did it, but in the end, it's the bowler who wins the battle. Yasin, the leg spinner, comes in, bowls a no ball right away. A free hit.
Yasin Muntasir on show. A free hit signaled. A leg spinner with a proper leg spinner's action, but needs to measure his run up, I guess. It is a significantly big no ball for a leg spinner. Good to see a leggy. Intention is probably to pick up a wicket or two. He will flight the ball. Has that tendency. We've watched him in the Dhaka Premier Division Cricket League as well. Loves to flight it. Has a googly. So the new batter in, the captain himself, Salman Imon, will have a task in his hand.
He goes for the big shot immediately. A free hit for him. Good start for him as well. A boundary to get off the mark, Salman, and uses the free hit really well.
That's the risk you run. A free hit means the batter has a free license to go for his expansive shot. Salman would be disappointed maybe didn't go all the way. Couldn't find the best of connections, but gets a boundary nonetheless. A good start to the over for Barishal. Already moved on to 87. Salman, the captain of the mark.
Quick single taken again. It's good call from the non-striker. It was a googly as well from Yasin. Came into the right-hander.
It will be a different kind of a challenge, and especially for any Bangladeshi batter. If you have a look at that, could have been close. A direct hit could have been close. They're not used to playing a lot of leg spin throughout their domestic stints here and there, even in the longer version. So any sort of leg spinner who comes in brings in an element of surprise, and good to see Khulna have included a leg spinner in their starting 11.
Outside edge. Lucky on that occasion, Fazle Mahmood Rabbi. It's a difficult chance as well for the wicketkeeper.
Was flighted, loopy. Oh, thick edge. Not easy for the keeper. Maybe a slip fielder could have helped him out. 89. Salman back on strike.
Flighted delivery. A dot ball. He's not a big turner of the ball, Yasin. Mostly floats those. In on the shorter side, rocked on the back foot, played it late, gets a single. Salman, it's been an expensive over so far. 9 came off the first 5 balls.
Kept a bit low as well, that one. Nice adjustment from Salman. Legs bent. Eyes on the ball till the last minute to play that late cut.
A single to end the over. 10 coming from it. After 12, Barishal 91 for 2.
Bowling change. Madam round.
The question is if they can carry it forward. Spin to operate. Into the pads. They'll get a single out of this. But these two do bat well together. Got alongside 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗧. Very good afternoon to you.
A good afternoon to you as well, Shamunnoy, and interesting to see Afif being brought into the attack for the first time in this match. That's the 7th bowling option that is being used.
Around the back wicket. Think of the second, sent back. Be sent back, and rightly so. Good throw in from the deep. It was 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, who does have a good arm.
Yeah, looking to keep things tight after the loss of the last wicket of 𝗃𝐜𝐻𝑒𝐻. Very well fielded, keeping things to just a single, and other bowlers used Nahidul, Tipu Sultan, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, and Yasin Muntasir.
Short. But they're happy to rotate the strike as of now.
It's important that they do that, because Fazle Mahmood Rabbi, we know he's got plenty of experience. Salman is the captain. You just mentioned that they bat well together. Yeah, one of the bowlers that has been used.
A much calmer approach from the Barishal batters in this game. Seems much mature.
And much needed as well, given that they're at the bottom of the table. They desperately need a win. Yet to do anything like that, so a calmer approach. We've seen totals of around 140, 150 being very competitive and winning scores. So perhaps that's something they're looking to get to. If they bat like this, they should get 150 plus.
Soft hands. Will manage a single out of that. So 6 singles. Run a ball this over from Afif to 13. Barishal 97 for 2.
righty, भैया जी righty, righty. Hey, Robbie!
Yeah, with 8 wickets in hand, they should get to a total of at least 160 from here on. So, pretty much going with you. 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 will be Yasin Muntasir from the turbo end. Playing the first one hard. They're looking for the second, are they? Decide against it.
Yasin was a little expensive in his first over. Bowled a no ball as well. Started off much better, giving away just a single. It's a very interesting choice. They have the likes of Mridtyunjoy yet in their bowling, but at this moment we're seeing the captain Mohammad Mithun going with his spinners in the middle overs.
See, I support backing some players with potential, and this is the platform. If not here, where will the likes of
the Yasin Muntasirs get their opportunities. We speak of getting leg spinners, having leg spinners in the circuit. If they do well, making their way up. Flighted in. They'll scamper for a run. Yes, he's gone for some runs in the first over. Yes, you don't have two right-handed batters in the middle. It's a left and right-hand combination. So it's a good challenge. You give him the opportunity and see what he brings you.
Absolutely, as the Team 100 comes up, agree with you 100% there. But this is a big opportunity for him. So you see, he's giving the ball air, looking to spin it a bit, which is always nice to see. You see spinners, leg spinners these days looking to dart it in. The Rashid Khan school of spin bowling. He likes to give it a bit more air. It's nice to see. Bangladesh already has one in the Rishad Hossain who's very similar, where he likes to flight the ball, and it's nice to see those sort of leg spinners, more throwbacks, if we may say.
He is trying different things. The last one, though, was slightly quicker. This time, flight offered. Inside edge. Again, what's good to see from this pair in the middle is that they're ensuring that they rotate the strike. They milk the runs. 100's already come up in this over.
Yeah, they've milked 4 from 5. Afif, he bowled the last over. Let's see if he continues.
Providing a bit of stability in the middle order. 𝗂𝗪𝗪𝗲𝗏𝗂𝗪 and Salman Hussain on the captain. Making sure Yasin that he doesn't have problem gripping and pitching the ball. Was the run? Seemed like it's straight back to the bowler. So 4 singles, it stays like that. And the 14th, 101 for 2.
Check one, please. Next time.
Mentioned that Khulna's already used 7 bowlers. We're yet to see Ziaur Rahman given the ball, who bowled that important last over against Rangpur in that nail-biting encounter, and won the team the match, which they won by just 3 runs. Got the options. It is Jibon. Will again get a single out of this. So far, so good. You know, they're laying the foundations right, but I think slowly you got to pick your loose deliveries.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a matter of when. Salman on 11 from 10, 𝗂𝗪𝗪𝗲𝗏𝗪𝗏 at the other end on 28 from 29, so they're going run a ball almost. They'll want to accelerate from here.
Quicker, short, through that fielder at short fine, and they'll manage a boundary. They needed one, I'd say, to up the ante. Sometimes fortune goes your way.
Yeah, it has on quite a few occasions for Barishal. Not the first time we've seen this in this innings, where the ball just goes through the fielder's hands, Earlier on, Mohammad Mrityunjoy, he was the culprit, but they all count. The batters will gleefully oblige. Salman will be happy with those 4 runs.
Catch it is the call. Deep square leg in place. And he doesn't miss those. Afif Jibon gets the breakthrough and gets the Barishal captain.
At the very next delivery, it was short, but Salman, we're just having a look at the front foot, looks to be fine. And this was how the catch was taken. Afif with the reverse cup. Just having another look at the front foot. The landing seems to be all good. So, 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗂𝗽𝗂 he's bowled well today. Already taken a wicket. Yeah, that celebration tells you that he was unhappy with the fielding effort previously. A bit of anger there, as the captain Salman has to depart after scoring 15 from 12. It's 106 for 3.
Debut match একজনের তার টাইমটা দেখেন স্যার টাইমটা এটা দেখেন
𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗄𝗃 is the new batter in for Barishal. In at 5. Inside edge. Now the fielder on his toes, Mohammad Mithun himself there is quite a tall figure. 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗄𝗃.
Look at 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗂𝗃 though. 3.3 overs, 24 runs, 2 wickets already, bowling brilliantly. Down the track, running the first one hard. It will just be a single as Bijoy does the fielding. 6 runs so far from this over. We're talking about 150. You said 160 as well, Shomuna. Projected score at this current run rate says 144. The last 5 overs, however, Khulna have made a bit of a comeback, giving away just 31 runs and taking 2 wickets.
Catch it!
It's in the air for a bit. No damage done. 6 runs and a wicket of this Jibon over. He completes his spell. 2 for 25. Barishal 107 for 3.
ডাউন উইকেটে খেলে ভাই ভাই আমার বলটা চোখে আমার পিছে তো বলটা চোখে রাখেন লিলি স্টানে ইনশাআল্লাহ আল্লাহ যার নসিবে রাখছে এই হবে রবিও এদিকে
Well, I think it's about time that they shift gears from here on, with 5 more overs to go. Still have 7 wickets in hand. Quite a few batters getting starts. They've come with a calm approach. Yasin will continue from the turbo, and that's a good looking shot. Inside out. Afif is one of the top fielders in the side, will recover, but the batters come back for 2.
The way he ran through and through it, you can tell he enjoys this aspect of the game quite a bit. Getting to the pitch there was timed pretty well, especially with those practice pitches. They're never easy if you're trying to dive.
Makes it into a full toss. Not get more than a single. So slowly, it feels 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗄's warming up. Mentioned how tall he is. Don't exactly know the height, but looks to be strong and could use those long levers to good use.
𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃 though, he's the man in the middle and on strike on 28 from 30.
Oh, inside edge. Manages to take a single. The reason I'm mentioning Antor is because someone like a Fazle Mahmoud Rabbi, who's far more experienced and has been there, done that sort of a thing. I understand that he's a set batter in, but maybe you would want him to stay there for a bit longer in case you lose batters because trying to take risks. Comes down the track, goes aerial on this occasion. A lot of height on it, but catch taken by Mohammad Mithun, the captain himself. Yeah, he felt it coming, goes for the shot, but falls in the process, does Sheikh Antor.
Yeah, high fives there. Just gonna check the front foot here. Looks all good. And what we have to talk about is the bowling as well. Seeing the batter coming down the track, he just bowled it slightly wide so that Antor has to reach for it. Smart bowling by the leg spinner Yasin Muntasir. Mohammad Mithun making no mistake, and that's the end of Antor, who was looking to play some big shots. Gone for 4, it's 111 for 4.
𝗂𝗧 comes in. He's got plenty of experience under his belt. I think he's been promoted up the order. He's coming in at this time. More of an attacker. But again, what needs to be commented on is that Yasin Muntasir being backed. Leg spinners, more often than not, are your wicket-taking bowlers, but you need to back them because, it's quite possible that they go for runs. The other team might just take them on. He was backed and he's brought them the reward.
Good captaincy by Mohammad Mithun. Good fielding there as well to help his leg spinner get his first wicket. And I completely like the idea of having depth, a lot of all-rounders in T20 teams, and that's what we're seeing from Khulna. They've used 7 bowlers, and like you mentioned, 𝗬𝗂, who bowled well and batted extremely well in the previous match, was player of the match there as well, yet to be brought into the attack. Yasin, though, has 2 deliveries left, and 𝗂𝗧, the new batter in the middle.
I think 𝗬𝗂 Rahman had to defend 13 runs at the last over, if I'm not wrong. But here's the wicket. Not much pace on offer. There wasn't turn either. Sort of a top edge. Just guide it. Yeah. He had to drag it, as you rightly pointed out, that he pushed it away from the right-handed batter as well. I also think he might have been playing for some turn. Using his feet, 𝗂𝗧.
Very impressed with Yasin Muntasir's flight. He's giving the ball a lot of air, a lot of loop. Doesn't necessarily turn it, but your right-handed batter, 𝗂𝗧, in the middle, can hit a long ball.
It's the wrong one again. Doesn't turn away from the right-handed batter. Well, and the over, it's a wicket-taking one by Yasin Muntasir. To 16, it's the Nelsons on the board for Barishal for the loss of 4 wickets.
ওভারের লেভেল আছে এখন তো পেস বলার আসবে 5 না করলে আর কাট আউট টাইম হচ্ছে 3:03 এখন 2:47 বাজে
Mohammad Ashraful, the coach, mentioned earlier, it's such an opportunity for the youngsters to play under him, to have someone like him as your mentor, the head coach. I think overall he'd be happy with how mature the approach has been so far. But now the question is that if they can accelerate and put a defendable total on the board. That being said, Mrityunjoy Chaudhary being brought back, and who comes back into the commentary box is Ahmed bin Parvez.
Thanks, Shamunoi. Nelson's on the board. 24 balls to go. Ashraful, yes, he looks a happy figure, but definitely would be happier if he could get maybe 10 from the over for the next 4 and then get to 150. That could be a competitive total in this wicket. We've seen that. Khulna have their bowlers. Mrityunjoy Chaudhary coming back. Just a single over for him. Didn't have a good day on the field. A couple of misfields, but of course, one of their premier bowlers can bowl with pace, has some variation about him as well. Puts in an effort. Holding it on a cross seam.
Cut through the fielder. And some hand on it. So slowed it down. Yeah, I think, you know, they got the stability right at the top, but would have preferred one of them to stay, play longer. None of them did. And then Fazli Mahmood Rabbi still playing that sheet anchor role, sort of. And which also means that others play around him and step on the gas.
I think Salman Iman's wicket was a big one. He was the one who usually can accelerate within the middle overs, can hit those big shots in the end. Shoaib Ghazi can pack a punch as well.
Yeah. He is stepping up to the occasion as Mrityunjoy. Bending his back, certainly.
It was a big grunt. Effort delivery from Mrityunjoy. He's taking his time, not hurrying this over. Just taking his time as we see Ziaur Rahman warming up as well. So it could be him being introduced as the death overs come by. Mohammad Mithun has marshaled his troops so well so far. Pretty confident after that close win against Rangpur in the previous night.
Just pushed it across the right-handed batter.
It was Fuller. Shoaib Ghazi, I think, opted for the right shot. Again, cross seam. Front foot moves away, makes room for the big hit over long off. Just the connection not there. So Shoaib Ghazi is struggling a bit. Coming in at number 6. Tells you the story of Barishal's balance in their batting order, it seems. Still struggling to find the right combinations. Made 4 changes today again in search of that first win.
Nicely played off the back foot. The fielder has some work to do. Footwork required. Nahidul manages to keep it away and saves 2 runs.
Yes, a Hamza flick from Nahidul to save that boundary. Acknowledged by the bowler as well. Minimal effort, maximum reward. That's what happened, but it was a good drive. Shoaib Ghazi finally getting the middle of the bat. A couple of runs to get him going. Good footwork.
Cramped the batter up for space. Came down the track as well. And Mrityunjoy Chaudhary not shying away of intimidating the batter either. Pulled the length back, followed the batter, made it difficult for him. I just had a quick chat with him one of these days, Mrityunjoy Chaudhary, and he's telling me that he featured in that side which went to play the top end T20. Bangladesh A team. That experience helped him a lot. Good surfaces, batters come after you. With age in hand, those experiences I'm sure will come in handy. Now this is going to be a good shout. Umpire, I think, gestures that there was probably some bat involved, but it's a good over bowled by Mrityunjoy. Just 3 runs in this over. 17 done, 114 for 4.
ভাই ক্লিয়ার না, মিঠু ভাই ক্লিয়ার না।
114 for 4 after 17 overs. Barishal. 𝗂𝗂-𝗂𝗃𝗏 is on 30 of 32. 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏 played 7 balls for his 2.
বাইরে গেছে কেউ?
So after the power play, Barishal were 47 for 1.
টিপু
And after 10 overs since then, they go on to score 57 runs, losing 3 wickets. So this is the phase we were talking about. That's the last ball of the previous over. 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏 trying to be cheeky. Got a blow on his hands. And he's got some treatment as well during the over break. And 𝗏𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗃 Choudhury was literally pleading for a leg before, but it was hand before the wicket actually.
Thankfully, glove before the wicket. 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏. It stung. He required some treatment, but he's ready for the fight. And Barishal has to fight. It's desperation time for them. Just the 3 overs remaining. Sent in to bat first. They got such a great start, and in comes the experienced 𝗬𝗓 Rahman. Player of the match in the previous game, defended 13 runs. That was required by Rangpur. Rangpur winning the game by just 3 runs. Scored runs with the bat as well, so looks to be in good touch, good form. Whenever in crisis, Mohammad Mithun turns on to him. Comes in from the turbo end.
Wide outside the off stump, slow full toss. Not a bad delivery to start with.
Very good one to start with, in fact. Trying to keep it out of the hitting arc of 𝗂𝗂-𝗂𝗃𝗏 is the only set batter in the team. Hasn't got going in the entire innings. Was there as an anchor, held up one end, came to bat at number 3. But even just the number of balls he played since he came on shows that he did not receive a lot of the strike for the entirety of this batting innings. Just the 33 balls he's faced. He's been here for so long. Anyways, 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏 is back on strike. 𝗬𝗓 Rahman adjusting his field. There is long on, there is long off. On the leg side, they've got a deep mid-wicket as well. Third and finally in the circle. Jia still making some more changes. Opening up the cover region. Maybe wants to allow a single, and the kind of setup that he has looks like might again go for that full delivery, full and wide. That's the call of the day.
Pace off will be key. Full toss again. Never easy to hit those, and it's dying to the batter. 2 singles of the first 2 balls. 𝗬𝗓 bowling his first over in the 18th over of the innings.
He's been given the responsibility to bowl at the death. They've seen him do well in the previous matches and have decided he could be the go-to man. And the low full tosses, it's actually very hard to get underneath those balls, get some elevation, get your timing right.
Again, wide of the batter. Still, they had to be contained with a single. They need boundaries. At one stage, we really felt that Barishal may go on to post somewhere near 160. But at the moment, 150 still looks very difficult.
To get to 150, they need 10 per over. They've got just 3 from 3 in this over so far. Current run rate was over 8. Now hovering around 6, 6.5. 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏 back on strike. Can he break the shackles? Just 3 of 8. Has struggled since he came on.
Full toss again, toe end of the bat. This time, what 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏 does well is that he played that over the bowler's head, straight as an arrow. A welcome boundary for Barishal.
He'll love this, 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗏. He will love this. Was another low full toss, 𝗬𝗓 Rahman. This time, just a bit closer to the batter. It was wider previously. This one was a bit closer, and 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗏𝗏 took advantage of it. Straight over the bowler's head. One bounce onto the fences, so a boundary after a long time, much needed one.
Still he had to reach for it, 𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏. Once again, outside the off stump, nicely played towards extra cover. One bounce to the fence for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for 𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏.
This is nice batting. Again, front foot cleared, makes room for himself. 𝗬𝗏𝗏, a tad bit short, kind of made it into a half volley. Deep in his crease there, 𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏. Fantastic shot to find the gap as well. Nicely captured by the cameras. So, he's moved on to 11 of 10. This is an expensive over from 𝗬𝗏𝗏 in the end.
𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏 will retain the strike for the next over. A good one for Barishal. 12 coming from it. After 18, they are 1-2-6 for 4.
ভাই 58 বাজে 3-4 লাস্ট ওভার স্টার্ট টাইম এই দাদারে 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে শেষ করি অনেক টাইম ওই টাইমগুলো দেন না আমি তো দেই না ভাই
Some dark cloud hovering over the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium. We hope the rain stays away. It's been a pleasant weather for cricket right from the start. Yes, it's hot, it's humid. Still, we don't want any more rain. Mridtyunjoy to bowl the penultimate over. He's got mid-off up inside the circle. Banged in delivery, slashed that hard. One bounce to the fielder. 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏 was at deep third. Ghazi gets a single, brings Fazle Mahmood Rabbi back on strike. Will he play his shots now?
He's tried to, just not being able to time them so far. Good technique shown from 𝗬𝗏. When you slash that, when the ball hits the ground, usually it spins. So 𝗬𝗏, being a deep third, had to adjust, anticipated the spin well, took it and then threw it back, so kept it to just a single. So the set batter on strike.
Gone, hits the timber. Mridtyunjoy strikes. The pressure was mounting on Fazle Mahmood Rabbi, and he tried to play that towards deep fine leg, missing it completely. And Mridtyunjoy takes his first.
Looks like a legal delivery there. And Fazle Rabbi, I think he anticipated a full ball. There's no problem in that, but just couldn't anticipate the pace at which it came. There was a roll of the finger, but Mridtyunjoy is a fast bowler. Bowled fast, straight towards middle and leg. Missed that completely. Fazle Mahmood, his struggle ends. 32 of 35. He played a decent knock here. 127 for 5.
Mridtyunjoy picking up his first wicket of the game. The big wicket of Fazle Mahmood Rabbi. He seems to be stuck a bit for a while in the crease before trying to cut loose. He played well for his 30-odd run knock. And his departure brings Zahiduzzaman Khan Sagar. Cheeky but effective. What a way to start the innings. Immediately creating some doubt to the bowler's mind.
Did that look familiar? Certain Indian wicketkeeper batter falls over, off balance, looks like he doesn't have any balance whatsoever, but gets the ball to the boundaries. So maybe from the Rishabh Pant school of shots, Zahiduzzaman Sagar picked up one. Nice timing, just one bounce into the boundary. We know he can bat. He's batted up the order previously. Has a different role today.
Gives it a charge. Mid on inside the circle. It was a slower delivery by Mridtyunjoy. taking the pace off the ball. That brings 𝗂𝗫𝗃𝗍𝗃 back on strike.
The shot that 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 played just a while ago, boundary over the keeper's head, I think that was exactly what Fazle Mahmood wanted to do. It was just he could not judge the pace from 𝗃𝗚𝗃𝗀𝗃. 𝗧 𝗦𝗽cije showed better reflexes. Almost a similar ball, but a different result. Fixing the fielding setup, 𝗃𝗚𝗃𝗀𝗃, bringing the third in the circle. Deep backward point goes into a very wide third region in the boundary.
Two is a call immediately by 𝗂𝗫𝗃𝗍𝗃, even playing that straight to the fielder.
I think you wanted the fielder to throw it at the non-strikers and maybe get an overthrow, another single from there. Mithun talking to his bowler, 𝗃𝗚𝗃𝗀𝗃. Picked up a wicket, 7 runs from the over. So a win-win for both teams, I would guess. At the moment, Khulna look like they have things under control. They won't be very bothered with a score around 140. Would feel like they can chase it down. They've got a very strong batting lineup as well. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, Fimran Zaman playing at the top. Mohammad Mithun as well found some runs in the previous game.
Fine leg is very fine for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Nicely played. That sounded good, but the fielder does really well. Robiul going for the second, makes it comfortably in the end. End of an eventful over from 𝗃𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗃. 135 for 5, Barishal.
2 runs coming from that last delivery. Good stop by Robiul, but just took his time to throw it back. Made it easy for the batters who scored the double. So after 19, yes, 135 for 5.
Right, we are into the final over of the innings. Barishal 135 for 5. Ziaur Rahman to bowl the final over from turbo end. He will be up against 𝗂𝗫𝗃𝗍𝗃𝗃. Started off with a Yorker outside the off stump. Single to start the over.
Conceded 12 runs in his previous one, Ziaur Rahman. 𝗂𝗫𝗃𝗃𝗃 struck him for a couple of boundaries, so it'll be good to see what 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 can do, the left-hander. Already scored a boundary of 𝗃𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗃 in the previous over. Just to remind our viewers, Barishal scored 141 in one of those games, which is so far their highest total batting first. So can they surpass that at least? Can they get to 150? That gives their bowlers a much better chance to defend the total. Ziaur Rahman again asking his fielders to be on spot, on place. All the little details.
Nicely bowled. However, it's going to be a wide. But he manages to disguise the batter with that slower delivery. It was a bit too wide on that occasion.
Almost a very good delivery. Just too wide, or else actually got the ball underneath the bat. Not a lot of bounce, just giving no pace on the ball whatsoever, Ziaur Rahman. Still 5 balls to go. How much can Barishal get out of it?
Catch it is the call. Fielder at the deep does really well. That is a very good catch. Covered a lot of ground. Dive in front. And it's Parvez Jibon takes the catch to dismiss 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Is that a good day, Parvez Jibon? Ziaur Rahman again going with the same ploy and off cutter. Just looking for the front foot check. That's a fair delivery. Goes inside out. Zaiduzzzaman 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Good catch on the run, diving down. Kept the ball in his hand. Wouldn't mind some scratches on the way, on the fall, but Parvez Jibon picking up a couple of wickets, taking a nice catch, had a good day in the field. Sagar goes for a little cameo, 7 of 3, 137 for 6.
Roll. 5-minute light. Sure. That লাগবে? Right arm over.
Right, 𝗂𝗈 moves towards the offside, tried to play that on the on. Rather, he should hide that extra cover region.
3 balls left, is it?
𝗬𝗺-𝗏𝗏 must be a happy man, a sweaty man, but a happy man as well. It's pretty warm out there, everyone with the towels on, eyes quite squinched, need glasses.
That is brilliantly bowled. He saw the batter moving towards the offside, targeted the stump. All the 3 stumps were exposed. Not the best of option though. While going for that shot from the batter, 𝗂𝗈 strikes.
Brilliant from 𝗂𝗈 Rahman once again. Almost a double bluff. I'm sure the batter, before coming in, Mehedi, saw quite a few deliveries that 𝗂𝗈 bowled, mostly outside off. So he anticipated a wide full toss or a wide Yorker, walked across and then sees the ball directly hitting the leg stump. The leg stump uprooted. He goes for a golden duck. Another wicket falls for Barishal. 137. Another wicket down for them.
আমি বলি নাই বলবো আচ্ছা আমি বলে দিচ্ছি বাইরে হ্যাঁ শিওর
Left-hander Moinul is the new batter for Barishal. 𝗂𝗈 Rahman has bowled a brilliant last over so far. Can he finish it off? 2 more balls to go. Moinul on strike. 137 for 7 Barishal. Once again moving towards the offside. Huge shot from the bowler. I really don't get this ploy from the batters moving towards the offside, trying to play that on the on. Rather, you have to have a clear mind when you go out there, especially in this sort of situation.
Last ball.
And you know, you could do that. You could walk across to distract the bowler and all, but at least try to do it after he's released the delivery. He's on his stride and he can see what the batter can do. So you're giving in what you want to do so early. Anyways, the final ball of the innings, can Moinul muster something useful from this? 137 for 7.
Swing and a miss. Just 2 runs coming off the final over from 𝗂𝗈 Rahman, including 2 wickets. That's a very good finish from Khulna, gaining that momentum as Barishal go on to post 137 for 7 after 20 overs, and Shoaib Ghazi is livid over his partner not being able to give him the strike back. Shoaib Ghazi is still angry.
He is even speaking, ranting to the opposition player, 𝗬𝗓𝗄𝗃, who brings a smile in his face as well. Not a very happy looking Shoaib Ghazi, but he's not out on 15. Did his job, did his bit. Just unfortunate not to get back strike where it mattered. Wickets falling in the last over as well, as the Barishal innings, which got a flying start, came to a very tame end in the end. Just 137 on the board. Not sure if that's enough, but they could have done much better, of course, in the second 10 overs of this innings. At some point they were 74 for 1 after 10 overs, 9 wickets in hand, but just could not get things going. Picturesque view of Sylhet Cricket Outer Stadium, with the main stadium just on the other side to the right of your screen. Some hilly areas in the horizon. It's been a sunny day mostly, some clouds coming in, moving over. Of course, Barishal losing the toss once again, electing to, or being sent to bat first. and then having a very good start, later on struggling. So we have Shanu Rabbani downstairs for a flash interview.
𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 জীবন অসাধারণ বোলিং করেছেন, 2 উইকেট নিয়েছেন, 138 টার্গেট, কি মনে হচ্ছে ডিফেন্ডেবল?
অবশ্যই আমাদের ব্যাটিং লাইনও অনেক বড় আছে, আর যেহেতু আমরা 140 রানের ভিতরে আটকাতে পারছি, অবশ্যই আমরা চেষ্টা করব এবং আমার বিশ্বাস যে আমরা জিতবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
আপনার বোলিং নিয়ে যদি একটু বলতেন, কন্ডিশনস কেমন মনে হচ্ছিল?
না, যেহেতু আপনার উইকেটে হালকা একটু টান করতেছিল, তা আমি ট্রাই করছি যে আমি স্টাম্প টু স্টাম্পই বল করব। তা আমি আমার প্ল্যানেই ছিলাম, বাকিটা আল্লাহ পাক দিছে।
ওয়েল, বেস্ট অফ লাক সেকেন্ড ইনিংসের জন্য এবং টুর্নামেন্টের জন্য।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
Right, the target for Khulna is 138. They've done really well in the back end of the innings, especially the last over from Zia Rahman, where he conceded just 2 runs, picked up 2 wickets. The start was decent for Barishal after being sent to bat. He scored some good shots and also some misfields, allowed them to score some free runs. But there has been a very good start from Barishal. Ajmer, after striking 2 sixes to Robiul, Nahidul in fact was dismissed, was trap leg before, but since then it was 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 put up a very good partnership, laid that platform before 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was caught at deep. Since then Salman Hossain also came in, scored some quick runs. He was lucky at times as well. 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 on the other hand provided good support before Salman was dismissed, caught at deep square leg.
And then wickets fell in quick succession. Antar holding out at long on. 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 looking from the other end. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 came in. Some one-handed shots come, some drives over cover, and that was the dismissal of 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃. Mrityunjoy was elated. Zaidul Zaman came, gave him some entertainment, but then again holding out to Parvez Jibon, a fantastic running catch. And then Zia, in his last over, picks up a couple, and Barishal end their batting innings on 137 for 7. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 not out on 15. Top scorer 𝗃𝗃𝗃 with 34 of 32. 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 with a supporting 32 as well. So that's the Barishal batting, of course, which means Khulna will have to chase down 138 runs from the stipulated 20 overs. Shouldn't be a big challenge, but at the moment, time for us to take a little break. We will be coming back with the Khulna run chase.
Hello and welcome back from the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium. It's match number 20 of this 𝗚 Islamic Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo between Khulna and Barishal. After being sent to bat, Barishal posted 137. The target for Khulna is 138. Where despite getting a good start with the bat, Barishal lost way in the middle and go on to post 137 for 7. 𝗬𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃 Rabbi adding 32. 𝗲𝗃 top scoring with 34 of 32. While 𝗃𝗂𝐻𝐸 remained unbeaten on 15, where they managed to score just 30 runs in the last 5 overs of the innings, losing 4 wickets. Hello, Shaman Ghosh. How's the bowling performance of Khulna?
Hello, Mazhar. 8 bowlers used by Mohammad Mithun. And, well, quite a few of the bowlers were economical. 2 wickets for Parvez Jibon. Ziaur Rahman came in at the end and got a couple of wickets as well. Wicket for Nahidul, pretty tidy also, along with Yasin Muntasir. The leggy was very, very effective. So it's a decent bowling effort. Particularly, I say this because the end of 10 overs, Barishal were 77 for 1. And in the end, they managed to just put up 137. In the last 5 overs, they managed to score only 30 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. I think it was a good start, don't you? I think Mohammad Ashraful would have been happy with how they paced themselves early on. But later on, I think they missed someone who would play the role of an aggressor.
Yeah, definitely. They scored 47 for 1 in the power plays. Both Ifti and Fazle Mahmood looked really good. In the middle overs as well, between 7 to 10 overs, they rotated the strike really well. But halfway through the innings, all of a sudden they lost the track, kept losing wickets at regular intervals, and eventually posted 137 on the board. So the openers are out there for Khulna. Enamul Haq Bijoy, who's in very good touch. He will be alongside Imranul Zaman. Both the batters loves to play their shots. It's a good surface to bat on. And we have seen the first game where Rangpur go on to chase 130 odd run quite comfortably in the end. Khulna will be hoping to do the same.
They do have a heavy batting lineup, Khulna. Enamul Haq Bijoy on screen, Imranul Zaman, he himself, I think, hasn't gone big yet in this edition of the 𝗚 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo. Afif Hussain Tubo to come in and bat. Mohammad Mithun himself, the captain. Ziaur Rahman with that match-winning knock the other day. So they've got quite a few batters, and the youngsters such as Sheikh Parvez Jibon, they can bat too. So I think Barishal have their task cut out. They need wickets, they need to be aggressive and very active on the field.
And they need a win desperately. They're still searching for one in this edition of NCL T20. One might feel there's not enough runs on the board, so the bowlers need to come up with some disciplined approach. They can't afford to make too many mistakes. Will be important for them to pick up some early wickets in the power play. Right, we are all set for the first ball of the innings. Mehdi coming from the Turbo end. Good start from the bowler.
Yeah, the game itself has developed so much over the years, and you know, even in 20 overs, different phases in the game. Your roles have shifted over the years. Initially, the power play, then the death overs, and now it has come down to the middle overs, 7 to 15. But it's very important for either of the teams to start well.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mentioned rightly, the games have evolved a lot. And earlier in the days where power play scores mattered the most, and also the back end of the innings. But nowadays, it's the middle overs that lays the platform of a good total on the board. But at the moment, Khulna will be hoping for a steady start. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗧, one bounce to the fence for 4. That was a good-looking pull shot from this right-hander. First boundary of the innings came off the bat of Imran.
Well, his feet were steady on this case. Steady start. He likes to go about his business like this. Good pivot, strong bottom, standing there, and then shifting. Nice pull, finds the gap. Here comes the attack.
He picked up the spot really well. Good comeback. Very good comeback by Mehdi. Just shaping away from the right-hander, hoping the ball to come on to him.
It's a good response. Nicely angled, but decent pace, but above all, the length.
Yeah, he's someone who loves to bank on his length. Not an express fast bowler, Mehdi. So line and length will be key. Deep third comes inside the circle. Mid-on goes back. Slow delivery. Played with soft hand. Direct hit might have been interesting. They'll get another one for an overthrow. We need to have a look at the replay here.
I think they're lucky that they've only considered an extra run. It could have gone for 4, past 2 fielders backing up. It's quite a strong throw. I understand the batter might have been late. There was an opportunity, but you need to be careful, especially when you don't have a big total on the board.
Walks in front. That pull on the up. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧, who's someone who loves to play his shots. End of the first over. 7 coming from it. Khulna, 7 for none. Good to see crowds coming in. It's a holiday, so we expect a lot more to come and enjoy some cricket here in Sylhet. It's the best place here in Sylhet to watch some cricket. Youngsters coming in, that's the best part, Shaman.
Best place, Sylhet, but is that the best place to sit and enjoy a game? I think you can fit in.
Don't think so. 𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗧 from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. Right on the money. Quite a lot of players went to the UK. Last couple of months I've observed 𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗧 is one of them. Went there, played some minor cricket over there, and he shared his experience of playing in the UK. Mentioned the fact that he gets to learn a lot in those conditions, how to bowl, where you get some extra bit of swing. Trying to play that on the onside, missing out on that occasion, 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧. Yeah, so it's a great opportunity for the players during the off-season to explore the other conditions, and UK is the best place to play cricket.
Some Aussies might disagree with you on that, but we're not here to have that banter. I think, yeah, of course, you get a wealth of experience, and you can't really buy all experience with money. I think the very first delivery he bowled in this over, he pitched it up, and there was a hint of movement. And with the cloud on top, I similar conditions to UK. Maybe he's reminded of that and he's pitching it up and also getting a hint of movement.
Yeah, he's someone who loves to swing the ball into the right-hander. Recently worked on his outswing as well. Idolizes Mohammad Amir of Pakistan. 𝗂𝗚𝗬𝗪. And nicely bowled, a bit of mix-up. Direct hit, rightly sent back by 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗁.
They're going upstairs. They're going upstairs, but I think Imran Zaman was back on time and placed the bat. Just placed the bat. TV umpire Champa Chakma in charge. Just having a look to confirm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think he's in. I think he's well in. Yeah, but there was a bit of mix-up between Imran and 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃 while trying to take that single.
Thank you. Not out. Not out.
It's been a decent over so far from 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗁. 2 runs coming so far, 1 from leg by. $138 is not a big target on the board for Khulna, so they can afford to take some time. Here comes 𝗂𝗚. Outside edge, fielder at short third, can't stop that one. Goes past for the boundary. Imran struck his second boundary.
It's a good ball nonetheless. Some extra bounce, rose up on the batter, trying to play it on the front foot, and in the process extracts an outside edge, thick outside edge, goes for 4.
Good comeback by 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗁. Targeting the stump. End of over number 2. Khulna 13 without loss.
চম্পা অ্যাকনলেজ করে নাই, চম্পারে আরেকবার একটু বলেন ভাই, চম্পা অ্যাকনলেজ করে নাই।
Come boy.
13 for none after 2. Khulna are in chase of 138, and all of a sudden, as we mentioned earlier, it's getting dark here in Sylhet. Oh, that is a loosener. Even 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗁 would feel he should have done better on that occasion.
I think he didn't expect that at all. Just kind of surprised. Well, not many are surprised who followed the forecast. It is drizzling here. It's the first delivery. Went away from the right-hander batter, was pitched quite outside.
This time a good one by Moinul. Pitching it up, giving that flight, inviting Imran, who loves to play his shots, looking for the wicket. Moved a lot slower.
It has started to drizzle. We at least need 5 overs of play to go on.
Nicely pulled away. Again a loosener from Moinul. But this time Imran making the most out of it. First maximum of Khulna's innings came off the bat of Imran.
The length is very crucial. It was too short. So much so that Imran Zaman had ample of time to rock back onto the back foot and pull it away for a maximum.
$20 without loss. They're in chase of 138. Here comes Moinul. Again a long hop. And the result is same. Back-to-back sixes by Imran. Not good bowling by Moinul.
Again short. And there's no protection there. Obviously, this is the power play. But not even a deep mid-wicket fielder. And his bowling is so short. And I'd just like to see someone go up to him and speak to him. It could be that because it is drizzling, he's having a hard time to grip the ball. That can also be true.
Over pitched, nicely fielded at cover. Surely saved the boundary.
I think it is the captain who dived, and that will be the end of the over as well. After 2, it's 26 without loss.
Yeah, it's getting darker here in Sylhet, and we hope the rain stays away. As you mentioned previously, at least 5 overs of play needs to be played to get a result out of this match. And so far, Khulna 26 without loss. It's another aspect of the game that the bowlers need to be aware of. Keeping that rain in mind, they need to keep that run rate in check for the Duckworth-Lewis and Stern method. 𝗂𝗚𝗎𝗂𝗃 from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. Starts off with a dot delivery.
Imran Zaman has taken most of the strike. The 19 deliveries, he's faced 16, made the most of it. 23 of the 16, 𝗵𝗁𝗄𝗧 just getting 3 deliveries so far.
Not the best of connection. That actually saved Enamul Haq Bijoy as well. Falling short of the fielder.
One of the reasons I mentioned the deliveries faced is it can quite often happen that you're at the non-striker's end. You don't even realize that, maybe you just, there is a lapse in concentration perhaps. And all of a sudden, you're back on strike. The deliveries are coming at you. It was well bowled by 𝗂𝗚𝗎𝗓. Nonetheless, it rose up on the batter. Did not have enough space to free his arms to play that shot.
Yeah, 𝗂𝗚 loves to pitch it up there. As you mentioned rightly, off air, he should have a slip in place. And slightly back of a length, played with soft hands, get a single. That's sensible cricket as well from Imran, not just looking for those boundaries, also rotating the strike.
Yeah, especially for someone like 𝗂𝗚𝗎𝗓 who can get the ball to come back into the right-hander and also get it away from him. Maybe ask him to pitch it up further a bit and give him a slip cotton. You need wickets to win.
Wow. Slightly over pitched. Oh, fielder. Valiant effort. But Bijoy picked up the spot. Good thing was he found the gap. There was a field in the deep, but it was wide for him.
Initially, it seemed as if he's timed it magnificently, but I think he got it the bottom part of the bat, so it wasn't within the fielder's reach, but wasn't too far away. Slightly over pitched on this occasion. We were asking him to pitch it up. Maybe good length areas.
What a shot. That is a very good shot. Placement was right. He's waited for it till the last moment, using the pace of the bowler and more importantly, finding the gap.
Yeah, either too full or too short. Too short in this occasion, and the type of batter Enamul Haq Bijoy is just class. Simple. Gets 4.
Without taking any risk, how to earn a boundary. That was a template. End of over number 4. Khulna 36 without loss.
It's getting darker here. The clouds getting big. Ominous signs for Barishal as well as Khulna have got off to a flying start here. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃 and 𝗵𝗺𝗽 showing their array of shots as we see Mehdi come back from the turbo end. This is the 𝗲𝗃 Islamic Bank presents NCL T20 2025 powered by 𝗃𝗏𝗃 Electrolyte Sports Drinks in association with Walton, Lily, Oryx and Ace Properties. 𝗵𝗺𝗽 is on strike and Shanur Rabbani is just beside me at the comm box.
And everyone that's watching us on T Sports and TapMad. They're gonna have to go a little faster to ensure that they have enough runs on the board if it does rain. There is an issue of light as well. The outer stadium doesn't have floodlights. So it's a matter of getting off to a very fast start. This is good enough, 37 from 4.2 overs for Khulna.
Then on the up, straight to the fielder. Mehdi cramping 𝗵𝗺𝗽 for room. Scott 11 of 9. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻 after a flying start, 25 of 18. Just not enough runs on the board, so they're not being able to put up any sort of pressure onto the batters. And 5 overs in the game, they still haven't picked up a wicket. So Barishal on the back foot.
Yeah, very much so. And if I were the captain, if I had some cheekiness and thinking about the rain coming, I'd bowl the first 5 overs with pacers. Take as much as time as possible to ensure that the game doesn't have a result. But in any case, Khulna, they're off to a very good start. They're ahead of what is needed, that is for sure. They've got 38 already, required rate just 6.5.
Then short, pulled. One of his favorite shots there, 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻 gets a boundary.
And there's the 4 in the over. The last over was also pretty expensive. This time it's banked in short, almost asking to be hit. And 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻 didn't need a second invitation. The fielder there, Fazle Mahmood Rabbi, I believe, signaling that it's on for a boundary.
Mishu, the fielder over there. They're pretty similar looking. Fazle Mahmood and Mishu. This time full and slower. Nicely picked by the batter as well. Direct hit from Ruel. Could have made things interesting, but no. Nothing's going their way. Another over done and dusted. After 5, Khulna are 43 for no loss. Time for some spin from the 𝗲𝗃 Islamic Bank end. It is gloomy at the moment, but it's cooler, I hope, for the players who are out there toiling.
Come boy.
Barishal batters
সব ভালো হচ্ছে ভাই, সব ভালো
scored
হচ্ছে, কেমন হচ্ছে ভাই?
137 from their 20. 138 is the target.
লাগা 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 লাগা।
Time for some leg spin.
𝗬𝗏𝗂𝐽𝐜𝐻 into the attack. The second time we're seeing leg spin in this match. In the first innings, we saw Yasin Muntasir bowling 3 overs for 18.
Taken. 𝗂𝗏𝗪𝗂, easy as you like for him. Ziyad comes and strikes. That's the magic of a leg spinner.
Yeah, immediately the bowling change works. Yep, an easy catch there. And isn't he happy? Imran, he was looking to be very aggressive. Will have to go. Imran-ul-Zaman, the wicketkeeper batter. He's gone for 30 from 21. It's 43 for 1.
Afif Hussain into the crease to add more trouble and misery to the Barishal side. Man in form. He's consistently batted at number 3 for Khulna in this season's NCL T20 as the youngsters look on. Quite a few of them might be. Afif Hussain threw both hands as well. Another left-hander. Now it's a right-hand, left-hand batting combination. 𝗵𝗫𝗀 on the other side. Left-handed batter is Afif. Can hit those big shots. Might like the kind of flight that Jihad has to offer.
The 2 leg spinners we're seeing in this match, both of them like to give it a bit of flight and air. Nice to see. Good action.
Flighted, full toss, straight away gets off the mark.
Yeah, that's the wicket. Take a look at that catch. Jumped a little bit, did 𝗂𝗏. In the end, kept his balance, running back. Made it look easy. Could have become a bit more complicated had he mistimed the jump. Yeah, he wants a square leg, as we can see. Jihad, and he has a square leg now in place.
𝗵𝗫𝗀 has tried his hand. It wasn't within his hitting arc. Went for the cut. Can't find the gap.
Turning into a very good over here.
Come on, boy.
Just 3 balls left in the power play. Only 1 run so far in the first 3 deliveries.
Flighted again. Oh, over the head of mid-on. There is a gap. Finds it. 𝗍𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀.
Yeah, the first 4 from this over. They like it. Take a look. So perhaps a little too full. And 𝗵𝗫𝗀 getting underneath it.
Again steps out there. 𝗍𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀. Back to live action.
Come Jihad boy, come Barishal boy.
Yeah, what I liked about Enamul was the understanding with mid-on inside the circle. He went for that shot. Even though he didn't middle it, he knew that there was always a chance he was going to get a boundary.
Again steps out. Tries to attack the leggy. End of another over. Over number 6. So the power play ends 48 to the loss of 1 wicket.
End of power play.
That's the end of the power play as The on-field umpire Kamruzaman Limon is signaling, along with the other umpires, Manjurul Islam and ATM Inkram, the fourth umpire. We've got 14 overs left in this game. Despite the clouds coming in, the crowd remains, so they probably know a thing or two better than we would. Probably feel that the rain is not coming anytime soon. Let's see, only time will tell us. Shoaib Ghazi comes into the attack, and it's neck and neck at this stage. Khulna were 48 for 1, Khulna are, and Barishal were 47 for 1.
Very much neck to neck. And I'm sure till over number 10, they could be neck to neck. And after that, basically, Barishal, their innings really fell off. Shoaib Ghazi brought in for the first time in this innings. Flighted, no bowled.
Yeah, very slow delivery to start things off. To win 90 from 83 deliveries, you've got 9 wickets in hand. Yes, you back the batting team.
Again, using the width of the crease there, Shoaib Ghazi bowling from a wide-ish angle.
Jihad doing the fielding there, getting the breakthrough. Want a few more wickets, yes, but the wicket has kind of steadied the flow of runs. He'll want to slow it down a bit more. Yes, this man, he'll have to think which bowler he wants to bring in next, how to set up the fields as well.
The end of power play also means there are gaps all over. On the onside, just the one fielder within the circle and nobody else, everyone patrolling the boundaries. Easy pickings for Bijoy. Again, just chipping it. Just a little roll of the wrist.
Yeah, the 50 comes up in the 7th over. Keep in mind that the required rate is very much gettable at this moment, 6.52. The current rate is higher than the required rate, 7.65.
On to the back foot, Bijoy. Expecting a shorter ball with not on offer.
You're trying to create space on the leg side perhaps as well, behind the V.
End of the over. With the single, it's 52 for 1.
জিয়াদুল একটু খালি আপ করো না, তুমি দাঁড়িয়ে থাকলে হবে।
Jihad's leg spin once again. Bijoy puts the single right away. Going for the second. Good aggressive running.
Good aggressive running from Bijoy, to be very precise, because he was running at the danger end and he wanted that second as well.
Oh, evades everybody. Wide, a 4, and disappointment for the leg spinner.
Yeah, was bowling oh so well in the first over, took a wicket as well in the second over. All of a sudden, the pressure that he was putting on gets released wayward down the leg, and yeah, I'll have to bowl that again. Those will hurt, especially when you're defending such a total, defending 137. Can't air in line and length.
Much better, much better. The keeper tells him This is exactly what he's supposed to do. I think he tried to slide that previous one a tad too quick. Nerd in line. This time, well connected. Over the top. Flies and flies high and handsome. 𝗵𝗺𝗽 with a 6.
Brilliant shot. Gorgeous looking cover drive, and yeah. You have to give the ball back though. Don't take too much time. They've got a match to win. Look at that shot. Getting to the pitch. Playing it over the top. Yeah, 𝗬𝗎 proving to be slightly expensive in this over already. The 5 wides and the very next delivery, it goes for an over boundary. The score moves up to 65 for 1. Less runs required than balls remaining.
Required rate goes below 6, you rightly mentioned. Another moral victory for Khulna. The batters look pretty comfortable in the middle.
Yeah, early on you could see that 𝗵𝗺𝗽 wasn't really comfortable. But such is his experience that he knows if he can stay in there, there will be deliveries where he can hit the big shots. And he's done that. Partnership moves on to 23. Afif still new at the crease, only 3 runs from 4 deliveries.
Well bowled, kept a bit low. Nice batting from Afif as well.
And you could see the wicketkeeper almost guiding the bowler, telling him what to bowl consistently. Wants that sort of a line and length to the left-handed Afif.
Yeah, 𝗬𝗎 has got his opportunity, so I think everyone in the Barishal camp would want him to do well. Oh, aggression! Aggression! The keeper's not happy. End of the over. Very intense, emotional over there from 𝗬𝗎 after 8. It's 66 for 1. Spin from the turbo end. Khulna flying at the moment, chasing 138. 72 of 72. A runner ball equation for them. Pretty easy. 𝗵𝗺𝗽 showing some good form here. 27 of 21. Previous over. Last delivery, 𝗬𝗎 showing some aggression. The keeper did not like it as much. So welcome to the commentary box. 𝗬𝗎 𝗂𝗽, welcome.
Hello Parvez and hello all. They're looking good, our Khulna at the moment.
Well driven. Past the infield. Is there anyone? Yes, there is. Moinul picks it up, but a couple nonetheless for 𝗵𝗺𝗽. So not having the strike for long periods of time within the power plays, still make some good adjustments here, 𝗵𝗺𝗽. Looking good.
Experienced batters in 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀 and Afif Hussain Dhruvo. They know how to go about business from here. I think once you make it to the national team and you play different sorts of bowlers in different conditions, you do have that experience within you. So these sort of situations they know how to handle.
It's a confidence that you have once you've played international cricket. You understand the pressure, the situations, and then if you look at Khulna and compare it to Barishal's batting lineup, you'll see a big difference in that as well. The experience that is needed at the highest level to understand the situation. Shohag Ghazi, on the other hand, frustrated that he wasn't getting a lot of strike while he was batting. chips in with another single.
Yeah, like those comparisons come in because you recognize these names, but you know, I'd say for the new names or the youngsters who come in, this is also an opportunity to make a name for yourselves, because if you're part of a big team, big squad where big names are already there, sometimes you might not get this opportunity.
Takes his opportunity, Afif, straight over the bowler's head, one bounce onto the ropes. That brings us to the end of another successful over for Khulna.
He was pitched up and he used his feet well also and hit them straight as an arrow, one bounce for 4. That concludes the 9th over with that shot, using his feet to good effect, Afif.
The Al-Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 2025 powered by 𝗃𝗏. 𝗃𝗏 electrolyte sports drinks comes in 2 flavors, and we've had the opportunity to have both of them. Pace from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. Back of the length. Campers for 1. Bijoy wants a couple. He's running for the second. Throw at the striker's end. Makes it.
There's the extra push. Those little things you might feel like as a viewer, but they make the difference. You know, you know your own standards and you push your game. That's where the people around, be it on the same team or the opposition, gotta learn from. They could have settled for 1. There's no pressure of required run rate either. So there are benefits of playing in a team with big names, that you rub shoulders, you see them in the dressing room, how they go about business. But if you're also in a team where there's a possibility that you get an opportunity to feature quite regularly, but you need to put your hand up and try and perform. Because that's what this Al-Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20 25-26, powered by 𝗃𝗏 electrolyte sports drinks, is all about. It is giving you that platform. The reason it's being scheduled at this time of the year is because so that, you know, you target those players, the potential stars, the future of Bangladesh cricket, and try and pick them for the BPL.
Slight appeal there. Rightly mentioned about the opportunities being given. We've seen the HP coaches around, we've seen the selectors around as well. They've been here every day. Kept a tad bit low on Afif. Must have struggled.
No, was there a bit of bat involved? Otherwise, it wasn't a bad shot. But yeah, you know, it goes for all the teams involved.
Shuffles, makes room. Eyes that leg side.
And by all the teams, I mean the 2 teams playing on the field in whichever matches, but also the umpires who are coming in all as well. As they say, there are 3 teams playing, match officials. You know, they're also getting a run, a practice of it. Again, running the first one hard. Just think of the second, the fielder on his toes.
Good effort, good effort.
So they're also getting game time. Speaking of, you were mentioning the 𝗃𝗏 electrolyte sports drinks, that you've tried both the flavors. I think you were having a go at both the flavors together. Were you?
No, I'm actually.
I think you were.
I'm wearing a lychee colored polo today, so I think lychee flavor suits my day for the day, at least. End of the over there.
Over, time for drinks.
So after 10, halfway down, Khulna are 80 for 1. And it's time for drinks as well.
Eight. Khulna are 80 for 1. Courtesy of the start by Imran and Bijoy. But Bijoy still there. 35 of 28. Afif just giving him company. But they're, in terms of comparison, they're 3 runs ahead at this stage. But both teams have lost wickets. 1 wicket. Jihad getting the wicket. Mehdi, quite economical, along with Shohag Ghazi, who's bowled 2 overs. But they need wickets. There's no alternative to that. Barishal, if they're to go anywhere close to winning this one from here. And as he's bowled well, it's been brought on from the turbo end. Oh, and it keeps slow.
Well played as well, Bijoy. Nice adjustment sometimes after a break. There might be some jitters, some kind of loss in focus, but he seems to be absolutely in focus at the moment. Shohag Ghazi would like to pick up something. He's one of the premier spinners. Will find a good angle to bowl at Afif.
Long on, deep mid wicket. Deep square leg in place. Coming around the wicket. Bijoy hungry to get the strike back. See, you see the hunger from 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂 as well. And that is what the youngsters should pick up quickly. I don't think anyone can feed you this hunger. Even at this age, even after playing for so many years, you want to have the strike back, you want to bowl the crucial over. Remember how angry he was, how discontent he was at the end of the innings that he was not getting the strike. He talked about it. There's a bit of humor involved as well. But can't help but appreciate regarding the commitment and the standards they've set for themselves.
𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂 in particular talked about him, how hungry he is to perform. He actually has improved a lot on his fitness. He's worked on it very hard, and it's evident in the NCL. He's done really well.
I'm sure, not saying that young guns who are coming in will continue that because it's the end of the over. It's 83 for 1. 𝗚𝗚𝗂𝗃𝗃 scored some runs with the bat. Now here with the ball from the 𝗚 Islamic Bank end. He's bowled one over earlier, 1 for 5 then.
He's bowled well, previous over. Batters just milking him for singles. There are gaps to be found. At the moment, both batters not taking any risk, just going for the low risk percentage shots.
Oh, that's placed nicely. That is sublime and smart from Afif.
Smart, that is the word. Working the fielders, working the field placements, almost swept him. The short fine in the circle. Used this off cutter with utmost efficiency there, Afif. Just placed it. Beautiful from him.
This time he pulls it in front of square. He's playing with that fielder. Previous shot was fine. So he had to run to his left this time. In front of him, much squarer to the fielder's right.
That's crisp from Afif. This time, pull shot, almost off the front foot. Just look at him walking into that pull. Nicely timed. 𝗚𝗃𝗃 had no answer, and so did the fielder.
Two boundaries. And then you just push it forward for a single.
Good going. 19 of 18 again. Batter in form. Khulna will need these informed batters going ahead. If they do make it to the qualifiers, it will be a tight battle. Chattogram, Dhaka, Khulna, Dhaka Metro, Rangpur, everyone in the scene at the moment.
All wings deployed here. And that's gone all the way. Easy picking for Bijoy.
What you can do, I can do better. Afif pulled for a boundary, and Bijoy this time pulls it for a maximum. Was close to the 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 bicycle cutouts as well. Nicely within the line. Intention of picking it high and handsome. Played it aerially. Timed it really nicely there. Bijoy looking very, very good.
Yeah, they've taken a particular liking in this over. Now pushing forward. They want to come back for the second. They are coming back for the second. That can be trouble. The wicket-keeper has taken the bails off. Umpire is going to go upstairs to confirm. Is Kamruzzaman Limon referring it upstairs to Champa Chakma?
Was a risky second run, to be honest, but Bijoy really desperate to reach. Yes, looks like he safely made his ground, but the umpire will want to make sure whether the bat is grounded when the stumps are taken down. Another angle being used here as well. The umpire will have a decision to make, and that is not out.
Thank you, bye.
So Khulna move on to 99 here. At the end of 12, oh, exactly, they've actually gone past 100. After 12, it's 101 for 1. And change in commentary box. Shoaib Ghazi is back from the turbo end. And welcome back, Mazharuddin, to the com box. Just 37 needed from 47. Required run rate 4.63. Was that a catch? I'm not sure. It was a deft sort of a touch, maybe of the face of the bat onto the keeper's gloves. Tough takes, these ones.
It's always difficult. Trying to run that towards third. Never easy. Hit him in his pads. Yeah, but not enough pace on that delivery. Shoaib Ghazi still feels that this should have been taken. That sounded good. That sounded really good. More importantly, Bijoy also finds the gap. And with this boundary, he also reaches to his 50. And what a celebration. I like it. He's got the moves as well. Take a bow, Bijoy.
He always has something up his sleeve, that wry smile. Always smiling, especially when he's in good touch. That was very nicely placed between mid-wicket and long on. Fielder running in. Gave up in the end. That's a nice celebration. Something to be entertained.
Yeah, he's a pure entertainer, Enamul Haq Bijoy. He loves his match, loves his cricket, loves his batting. And he's someone who's very hungry to score runs.
He's got his 50 in very quick time as well. 50 of 34. Some beautiful looking shots throughout. Opened the batting with Imran Zaman playing second fiddle at that point, but then after Imran left, he actually took the driver's seat.
Gives it a charge, Afif. Yeah, I would like to see these two batters finishing things off, remaining unbeaten. That will give them a lot of confidence. That ends the over. After 13, they are 108 for 1.
There was that shot that got him to 50. Crowd enjoying it. And Enamul Haq Bijoy. We'll have to ask him what that move means. Might have a name for this dance move.
Whatever it is, he surely enjoyed that. Khulna need 30 of 42 balls. Afif Hussain 21, a runner ball. He's alongside Enamul Haq Bijoy, who's looking solid. Just reached his 50. And he's been in terrific touch right from the start of this NCL T20. Missed out in the first match, but since then, he looks solid.
Oh yes, celebration mode over. Back to work mode. 𝗚𝗏𝗃 𝗵𝗂𝗽 tying his gloves. Sweated it out today. It's a very humid day here, the Sylhet Outer Stadium, and that's his card. 51 of 36.
Missed everyone. Missed the batter, missed the wicket keeper as well, given as buys. Yeah, what I like about 𝗵𝗂𝗽 is that his hunger. 36 deliveries for his 51, 4 fours and 2 sixes, and more importantly, his consistency in the domestic circuit. Yeah, we do have our observation over his performance in the national team, but whenever he is in the domestic circuit, he is a player to watch always. Misfield allows 𝗵𝗂𝗽 to take a single.
And just looking at the card once again, you've mentioned about 2 sixes and 4 boundaries, but what's special about what 𝗵𝗂𝗽 did, as we look at how he milks the fielders once again, takes an opportunity from that midfield from the captain himself, Salman.
Premeditated, saw the batter coming in, dragged the back length, and almost was way wide of the delivery. Short ball, pulled away. Fielder, straight to him. Afif will be very disappointed. Not the best of deliveries, it was there to be hit, but he hit it straight to the fielder at deep mid.
So Moinul, a fair delivery, and then he picks up a wicket with almost a half tracker. Was there to be hit with the angle, nothing wrong. The only thing wrong was he found the fielder instead of finding the gap here. Afif would be disappointed. Good start again. 21 he goes for from 24. 110 for 2 are Khulna.
Skipper Mohammad Mithun comes in at number 4. He is here because Aqib Hussain was dismissed while trying to clear that deep mid-wicket boundary. Was caught in the end. Not the best of deliveries. It was short, there to be hit. Afif just couldn't clear that one. He will be really disappointed, but the bowler will like it. Moinul picked up his first wicket of the game. Mohammad Mithun, experienced campaigner, would want to finish the game for Khulna.
Looks relaxed. Chewing gum in there as he watches the field being changed for him. Moinul must be happy with that success.
Yeah, Khulna are in control at the moment. Despite losing the wicket of Afif, there's hardly any pressure on them.
Just 28 needed, lots of deliveries left, 8 wickets in hand. 𝗵𝗂𝗽 still in there, set batter.
It's been a very good over, a successful one by Moinul. 110 for 2 after 14. We have some colorful crowd. Good to see families coming in. It's a Friday here, so holiday mode on. And some selfie time as well.
And also time for a spin from the turbo end.
Antor with his off spin comes from turbo end. 𝗵𝗂𝗽, solid at the other end. 53 of 38. Mithun faced 2 deliveries, played some gorgeous shots. Man in form, making the most out of it. And that's the attribute of a very good player. When you have a good time, you need to stretch that longer. And that celebration, he deserved it. Mithun gets off the mark.
Yeah, he's a character. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃, 53 of 38 today. Played a quick fire 49 the other day, contributed to the win as well. So he looks to be in good touch.
Cheeky and effective. Using the pace of the bowler, played that very late and making sure it just goes past the wicket-keeper. Boundary for 𝗵𝗺.
This is very good batting. This is something that the other batters from both sides will have to look at and understand how to pace your innings. Sometimes all you need are these touches. Bring in a layer of unpredictability in the kind of shots that you want to play.
Once again rotating the strike after that boundary. He's not willing to throw away his wicket. That's the best part of his batting so far today.
Yeah, he's toiled it out, sweating profusely. But he's enjoying his time out there. That's the most important thing.
Mithun will get a single. Yeah, just going back to 𝗵𝗺, he's someone who wants to be on the scene, even not representing Bangladesh at the moment, but he really deserves to get all the credits today. Nicely struck again. It's been a very good over for Khulna. End of another over. They are 120 for 2. Khulna need 19 to win of 30 deliveries. They've got 8 wickets in hand and they're well placed to seal another win here at the Al-Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo. Dragged back the length, but 𝗵𝗺 was equal to the task. Gets a single.
Mouinhoul's bowled well, and I think the kind of bowler that he is, more useful bowling within the middle overs, was used within the power play, and that was the expensive one. I think he can bowl when the field is spread out, bowls a bit slower, and good instructions being given by the keeper as well is guiding him.
Cut away on the shorter side. Will it reach the fence? It does. Firmly struck by Mohammad Mithun. He gets his first boundary.
That was too wide, and just as I was actually pointing out the good sides of Mouinhoul's bowling, bowled something which was wide, not a lot of turn, easy pickings for Mithun.
A bit of misfield allowed the two batters to change the end. They now just need 13 more runs to win of 27 balls.
It's been a tame effort from Barishal overall in the field. At no point did they look that they were in this game.
Trying to be cheeky again. Missing it, Enamul Haq 𝗵𝗺.
He's enjoying his time, and it's not all smiles for Barishal. Could have done much better, I feel. Have some talent in the team, but maybe searching for balance.
Comes down the track, played against the spin and finds the gap as well. This is terrific placement from Enamul Haq 𝗵𝗺. Man in form, making the most out of it.
What a shot. What a shot. Not a lot of gap between the cow corner and the long on fielder. It's surgical precision from 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗄. Last minute just rolls his wrists to evade the fielder at long on. What a fantastic placement.
And the best part was the way he went to the pitch of the ball. He was playing against the spin on that occasion. Perfectly executed. End of another good over for Khulna. They are now 130 for 2 after 16.
Salman 8 minute plus, 8 minute plus.
It has been quite a dominant performance. Full toss, and he puts it away. Does 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗄. It's a 6.
Well, that ball deserved to be hit for an over boundary, and it got what it deserved from a batter who's set on a half century. Full toss from the leg spinner, missing his length.
Yeah, it's a performance worthy of compliments from 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗄. 72 of 47, 6 boundaries and 3 sixes in that knock. Mithun will take strike for the winning run. Just one more to get.
Yeah, the captain in the middle now.
The winning runs for Khulna. The bat of their skipper. But it is that man who's made the difference with the bat in hand. Put up a show on how to bat here. And clearly, Barishal were short quite a few runs because they've wrapped it up in the 17th over. 16.3 overs, that's all the time they took to reach 138. They win this match quite convincingly by 8 wickets.
Yeah, handshakes all around. Composed captain Mohammad Mithun changed his bowling lineup. Used a lot of bowlers today, 8 of them, in conversation with Ruel Mia, and the way they've gone about things, Khulna will be happy with this because they will be on 7 points in the points table, equal with Chattogram, and they will be very happy with what they're doing. Chattogram are on second currently, Dhaka leading the line, and this will be a very, very good win for Khulna. 2 very important points for them.
The third win for Khulna in this Al Arafa Islami Bank presents National Cricket League T20 25-26, powered by Turbo Electrolyte Sports Drinks in association with Walton, Lilly, Oryx and Ace Properties. Yeah, this has been a dominant effort with the bat from the Khulna batters, chasing a target of 138. They got off to a good start, courtesy of Imran Zaman and 𝗵𝗍. Imran Zaman and 𝗵𝗍 put up 43 runs on the board. Then Imran departed. Afif came in, joined 𝗵𝗍, was there in the middle, should have finished it, one would say, but 𝗵𝗍 carried on importantly and made sure that he was still in the middle and carried the team over the line. Finally, the winning runs coming off the bat of the Khulna captain, Mohammad Mithun. They win this by 8 wickets in the 17th over with plenty of balls to spare.
A dominant win, absolutely, and they took apart the bowling of Barishal. Barishal tried with different bowling options from time to time. In fact, this is what it looks like. Mehdi, Ruel all started. They bowled decently at first. Moinul got amongst the wickets, as did Jihad, 1 wicket apiece. But Shoaib Ghazi, the only bowler under 6 runs and over. We're going downstairs where Ahmed bin Parvez is ready for a player interview.
ইমরানুজ্জামান, কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, দুর্দান্ত খেলেছেন আজকে। অবশ্যই একটা রাইস স্মাইল দেখছিলাম। টার্গেটটা যখন ইনিশিয়ালি পেয়েছেন তখন তো মনে হচ্ছিল যে চেস করাটা কতটুকু সহজ বা কঠিন হবে। শুরুতে কি ইন্টেনশন নিয়ে নেমেছিলেন আসলে আপনারা?
আসলে ওই সময় একটু আকাশে মেঘ ছিল, তো আমরা চেষ্টা করতেছিলাম প্রথম পাওয়ার প্লেতে যত আর্লি রানটা ওঠানো যায় বা উইকেটটা হাতে থাকে যাতে আমাদের পরে যে আমরা ডিএলএসে আমরা অ্যাডভান্টেজ পাই সেজন্য আর কি।
আপনার কিছু কিছু শট খুবই অ্যাট্রাকটিভ ছিল, একটা পুল শট ছিল, ক্যালিপসো স্টাইল, পা উঁচিয়ে পুল খেলেছেন। আপনার এই ইনিংসে আপনাকে আসলে বিজয় কিভাবে সাহায্য করেছে, আপনারা যে পার্টনারশিপটা করলেন ইনিশিয়ালি?
সরি,
এনামুল হক বিজয়ের সঙ্গে পার্টনারশিপটা কেমন এনজয় করলেন?
বিজয় ভাই আসলে তো উনি অনেক 200 টি20 খেলছে, তো ওনার সাথে খেললে আমার খেলাটা ইজি করে দেয়। উনি অনেক কিছু আমাকে বলে, যে জন্য খেলাটা ইজি হয়ে যায়। তো বিজয় ভাই আমার অনেক ইনস্ট্রাকশন দিচ্ছে, যেটা আমার জন্য ভালো।
একটা হাইপোথেটিক্যাল কোয়েশ্চেন করি আপনাকে, যদি আগে ব্যাট করতেন, উইকেট যেরকম ছিল, আপনারা কত করতে পারতেন বলে মনে হয়?
আসলে উইকেট সকালবেলা এই প্রথম ইনিংসে একটু মনে হচ্ছিল যে উইকেটে হেল্প আসছে, তো আমরা আমাদের ওইভাবে ছিল না। প্রথম টার্গেট ছিল যে অ্যাসেসটা উইকেট যদি আমাদের ভালো হতো তখন আমরা 180 ম্যাক্সিমাম হয়তো 180-র জন্যই যাইতাম।
ওকে, কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, এভাবেই অ্যাগ্রেসিভলি খেলতে থাকবেন, আমাদের সবাইকে এন্টারটেইন করবেন। অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Good to see plenty of youngsters who came in to enjoy the match. They got off to a great start. Bijoy was in that sort of a mood, and so was Imranuজ্জামান, who went after the bowling, particularly those short deliveries against the spinners. Anything over pitch, it was taken on by Bijoy, but this was really well managed innings from Bijoy and complemented well by Imranuজ্জামান until that happened. Good, well judged catch taken by Ruel Mia. Then Bijoy nicely underneath, sometimes over the onside, sometimes over covers. Ďubo getting it straight, sweeping those, pulling those, back-to-back boundaries, wayward bowling punished. And he understood where the field is, bit of a celebration when he got to his 50. And then Afif pulling that one straight to the field at deep mid-wicket. It was the second wicket to fall, but ever since that, nothing that was going to stop these guys. And whenever there was a loose delivery, they were on top of it, particularly Anamul Haq Bijoy. As a result, they've won this match quite comfortably. Khulna by 8 wickets. Well, Barishal batted first. They got off to a calm and composed start, but plenty of starts, as you can see, 34, 32, 24, but none of them converted, stayed long, or accelerated. Good bowling effort from Jibon, Nahidul, Mrityunjoy, and Ziaur. And in the end, Khulna won this match by 8 wickets. So let's go downstairs to Mazharuddin Awami for the presentation.
The Al-Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo, where Khulna go on to clinch a comprehensive 8-wicket win over Barishal. Congratulations to Khulna and tough luck for Barishal. Right, first of all, let me introduce to our guest today. Standing from my left, we have Mr. Shafiqul Islam, Region Sales Manager, 𝗂𝐞𝐿 Food and Beverage Limited, alongside Mr. 𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃, high performance coach and also the former West Indian fast bowler. We have Mr. Mohammad Abdal Ahmed Chowdhury, Assistant Vice President, Al-Arafa Islami Bank PLC, and Mr. MD Sajjad Hussain, Additional Director, Walton High Tech Industries PLC. Thank you, gentlemen. Right, first of all, let me call upon Barishal captain Salman Hussain Imon to come up and have a few words. Salman, tough luck, not enough runs on the board in the end. You think 20 runs short maybe, or maybe more?
I think maybe more, because first 10 overs we did well, but after 10 is very disappointing batting, because we start well but we didn't finish well. So it's a low score and it's easy to chase.
Well, obviously you must be disappointed, but what are the areas you think you need to work on immediately?
I think we need to improve both sides, because sometimes we batted well at the first 10 overs, and sometimes we batted well the second. And especially I looking for the bowling side. We didn't bowl like not up the mark as well.
Hard luck, man, and all the best for the future.
Yeah.
Salman Hossain Imon, the captain of Barishal division. Right now, it's time to call upon the 𝗚 Islamic Bank player of the match. And for his unbeaten 72 of just 47 balls, which included 6 fours and 3 sixes, 𝗚𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗂𝗽 is the player of the match. He will collect the check and trophy from our guests. Batted really well. He's been in very good touch. Scored his 50 and remained unbeaten, making sure Khulna go on to seal a comprehensive win in the end. Bijoy, if you please come up and have a few words. বিজয়, প্রথমত খুব ভালো টাচে আছেন এবং সেই টাচটাকে কনভার্ট করতে পারছেন, নিশ্চয়ই হ্যাপি।
অবশ্যই, আসলে আমাদের আপনি জানেন সৌম্য আমাদের টপ অর্ডার ব্যাটসম্যান ছিল, একজন চলে গেছে। অবশ্যই আমাদের সিনিয়ররা যারা আছি আমরা উপরের ব্যাটসম্যানরা অবশ্যই দায়িত্ব নেওয়াটা জরুরি আমি মনে করি, এবং এসব ম্যাচে আসলে খুবই ক্রুশিয়াল হয়ে যায় যদি সেট ব্যাটসম্যান লম্বা না করে। তা আমার মনে হচ্ছিল যে আমার রেসপন্সিবিলিটি আছে এই ম্যাচটাকে শেষ করার। 50
করার পর একটা সেলিব্রেশন করেছেন, সেলিব্রেশনটার যদি একটু মিনিংটা বলতেন।
না আসলে আপনারা টিকটক বা ফেসবুকে বা একটা পিচ্চির একটা নৌকার উপরে একটা ভাইরাল কন্টেন্ট আছে, আমি যদিও পারিনি হয়তো, বাট ওইরকম একটা হয়তো মানে ক্রিকেটে টি20তে হ্যাভ ফান, আমাদের অবশ্যই মজা করতে হবে, সেটা তো রাখতে হবে। সেই ক্ষেত্রে আসলে এটা করা যেন টিমমেটরা উৎসাহিত হয়, মজা পায়।
নিঃসন্দেহে অনেক মজা দিচ্ছেন আপনার ব্যাটিং দিয়ে। এনামুল হক বিজয়, the 𝗚 Islamic Bank player of the match. Right, it's time to call upon the winning captain, Mohammad Mithun of Khulna division. Mithun, you must be very happy the way your team's performing.
Yeah, definitely. Especially after 10 overs, the bowlers show their character. They came back very strongly. I thought they did great job for us.
What about the batting? 8-wicket win must be a comprehensive win. It will feel a lot better in the dressing room as well.
Yeah, actually, so far I thought we didn't bat the way we want. Still, we have some areas to improve, especially in power play. So yeah, end of the day, winning is always happiness.
Well played and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Mohammad Mithun, the captain of Khulna division, and that concludes the presentation party. Back to the com box.
There was Mazharuddin Omi with the man of the hour, which is 𝗚𝗚 Bijoy. The half century, a match-winning knock for Khulna. As mentioned earlier, Barishal batted first, and Mithun won the toss, decided to have a field first and restricted Barishal to 137, courtesy of good bowling performance. And in response, Bijoy, with that commanding knock of 72 of 47 at a strike rate of 153, took the team over the line in the 17th over and won the match by 8 wickets. Khulna, with this third win in this 𝗚 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo electrolyte sports drinks, have managed 7 points so far, in the top 3 now, in 3rd position as a result of that win. But Barishal, unfortunately, yet to win a match in this 𝗚 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo. But we do have more matches coming your way. We've got a match every day till the 7th of October. Dhaka, Chattogram, Khulna right at the top, Barishal at the bottom. It's going to feature Rangpur and Rajshahi. Match number 21 will move to the main ground here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium starting tomorrow. It's going to be the first match, and it will be followed by Dhaka Metro and Barishal in match number 22 here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. So 2 more matches, 2 more exciting games of cricket coming your way. You'll be able to watch them on T Sports and TapMad. Until next time, it's a very goodbye from us here at Sylhet.